Time to celebrate. I wanna go legit. I wonder, can I sell every meal like 50 cents? Cause platinum ain't enough. I got too many vices. I love to smoke weed. Ooh, I love to shoot dice on. Lifestyle extravagant, I talk cash. Shit, bitches say I'm arrogant. Well, goddamn Gucci copied in. Same time, young hoes be jocking slim. Shop on the floor, pistol on the couch. Hood rich, so I never had a bank account. Junkies going in, junkies going out. Oh, made 100,000 in my trap house world. Junkies going in, junkies going out. Oh, made 100,000 in my trap house world. Gucci ain't shit, bitch, I beg your pardon. I'm independent, but I'm ballin' like a major artist. I stay high, like giraffe pussy in my trap house. Smoking bubble cushion. Shop on the floor, pistol on the couch. Hood rich, so I never had a bank account. Junkies going in, junkies going out. Oh, made 100,000 in my trap house world. Junkies going in, junkies going out. Oh, made 100,000 in my trap house world. Jumped out the whip, everybody looking. Big clouds of smoke, but ain't nobody cooking. Yellow Humvee with the yellow feet. Yellow diamond stuff, same color as cheddar cheese. And I'm smoking on that purple shit on. They call me temp service cause I work a bitch. Money low like Shaq feet on. Running dope like a sprinter at a track meet. I heard he got that soft white, extended kinda short, but we can work it out. Made 100,000. Trap house, rich going in, rich going out, made 100,000. Junkies going in, rich going out, made 100,000. Oh, in my trap house. My trap house. Watching Sports Center in the kitchen cooking, but I ain't cooking dinner. Splash it with the water, whip it, make it harder. 17 for the same number, Quincy Carter. Say I'm working with a Miller better. Married to the game, me and it together, street smart nigga. Never listen to the teacher, you can catch me in the bathroom, smoking reefer, chopper on the floor, pistol on the couch. Good rich, so I never had a bank account. Junkies going in, junkies going out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. Whoa. Bricks going out. Made 100,000. Ooh, in my trap house. Bricks going in. Bricks going out.
Good evening, good evening. Hello to all, hello to all. Shout out, that song is dedicated to MB. Hey, hey, hey. Cause your little friend boy got emotional and dropped your name, didn't he? Didn't he? See, I was meaning to come back a couple of weeks ago. I told y'all I would, but I got busy and preoccupied or whatever. But people been talking shit from what I hear. It's a lot going on, in the words of Tracy. A lot going on, a lot going on. I see we need to reestablish some boundaries and lines, reestablish some guidelines around here. We got to teach people how to treat us again because I've been hearing some unacceptable shit. Some unacceptable shit. But MB, hey, you know all about that song, don't you? Yeah, I've been reading your files, nigga. I've been reading your files. However, we're not here for that today. And I'm going to address that later because I've kind of had a little change of heart. But you still on the plate. Just like your bald mouth ass friend that called himself over there triangulating, he got to be on the plate again too because he don't know how to talk to no goddamn body. He done lost his motherfucking mind. He done fucking forgot. I don't understand why he don't understand that people can come out here and give their commentary just like he come out here and give his commentary when ain't nobody asked him a goddamn thing. You on a plate, you will always be on a plate. And what the fuck is the problem? Anytime I get cool with somebody, here he go attacking them. Y'all don't find that shit weird? Like he come up with all these old bullshit excuses, the same narratives he throw on everybody else. But at the end of the day, anybody he see me talking to or socializing with, he starts attacking them and accusing them of jumping on his dick or worried about him. No, nigga, it's the other fucking way around. But I'm not, you know what? I'm not even here for that. I got some other shit. We gonna get to it or whatever. But let me go ahead and drop this link because truth be told, y'all, I should have been back. I should have been back. We gotta talk Jackie into starting her own live. So when she feel a need to say something, whatever, she can just hit the link and we can go support her and she can speak with her chest. Cause y'all, I be cause Jackie been wanting to come out here and cuss some motherfuckers out. Jackie been wanting to check some bitches. But I see some interesting shit going on, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And y'all know if I see something, I'm gonna say something. That's why I be very protective over the shit that I watch and the shit that I entertain, or I'll be live all the damn time. If you ever wondering about why I ain't spoke on something, somebody talking shit on my name, it's because I didn't hear it flat out. Period. Because I'm gonna say something, but either way it go, I feel like I need to step to the side and allow Jackie and real life and say what they need to say because a motherfucker done got beside themselves. And I don't understand why they think that it's cool to be dropping my name when you trying to make a point or when you trying to manipulate the situation and run your false narratives. You and MB, hey, I don't understand why y'all feel like y'all can just drop my name as if I won't toe tag both you niggas. Both of you. It ain't cool and the damn show ain't sweet. They ain't gonna act right. What's up, Jackie?
Hey.
What's up, real life?
Hey, booze.
Yes, MB. Hey, that's what he
Hi.
is from now on. And
Hilarious.
until you check that nigga, you talking about some triangulation. Only time triangulation will attempt to work. First of all, you got to be dealing with some slow hoes. First of all, get that shit straight. Like, how many times you done did this, came out here and try to turn me against whoever I'm cool with, or try to drag somebody or whatever, just because we call this shit how we see it. How many times you done did that? You got to use that tactic on some slow hoes, and the shit only work is if it's based in fact. Now, what's factual is that MB uh MB Hay, if I was you, I wouldn't be letting that nigga talk to me like that. This dude that's on here that's married to Brooke, Mr. Brooke, why is you sitting on here letting that
Not
dude
Mr.
talk to your wife like that? You talking to the wrong motherfucker. You worried about real life or whatever. You need to worry about these men. Why is you sitting there saying anything to Brooke, and you know she's a married woman, and her husband's supposed to be the moderator or whatever? Y'all niggas out here worried about the wrong shit. But go ahead. I said I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all, do what y'all gonna do. Toe tag they ass, Latanya. Toe tag they ass.
Oh shit. The emasculation is really real. I mean, it's pathetic. The demasculation, the castration, the neutering, whatever you want to call it, like it's running rampant out here. But did y'all hear that bullshit? I actually sat down and listened to. I fast forward through the first part and the last part. I was waiting to hear like the any things of interest. It was pathetic.
Before you get started, real life, please excuse me. Let me. I feel I couldn't even listen to it. It was so cringy. Like I really don't pay this nigga no attention. And I seen Chucky in the chat earlier. So hey, cause that's how I heard about it. Chucky, he gonna be messy as fuck. His little title and shit. So that's how I even heard about the shit or whatever. But sir, like you can't do that shit. You cannot do that shit. You can't say I ain't never said shit bad about real life. I've always admired her and respected her, and you know that shit. And you did too.
The feeling is mutual, Nikki. The feeling is absolutely mutual. Sorry.
You did too. And it's sitting there talking about some kissing ass and all of that bullshit or whatever. You stop that shit. Like on some real shit, stop that. Like we can come out here and we can talk shit, bitch this, hold this and that and the other, but you always trying to fuck up relationships, and that shit is weird. You're really out here trying to cause distinction between me and another woman. Why? Because we cool? Like what the fuck is your problem? And I wouldn't even never be the person that you described. I would never be around. I stay far away. Ain't nobody gonna kiss my ass. I wouldn't let them. I don't respect people like that. I've always had respect for real. So like, stop with those old fake ass narratives. She ain't never been that type of person, and she barely even came around like that. Stop it.
And when she did come around, you was kissing her ass with your bitch.
All the time.
You was so hyped when she came around with your lying motherfucking ass. And you know you was geeked every time. Oh, it's real life. Real life. Now she's a big fat white woman. Would you shut the fuck up already? Like really, really, really
right,
shut
fat
up.
where?
You don't make no fucking sense. Oh, she bringing up shit she don't have
Just
nothing to do with. She brought up the shit that you and her dealt with. The lie you told on her. She didn't say nothing about Nikki and nobody the fuck else. She brought up what she had to deal with in relationship to your bitch ass, and you didn't want to hear it because you still have yet to produce the evidence she was talking about. And you ain't gonna produce it because you ain't got it, motherfucker. You's a lying ass, old ass, decrepit ass nigga. And I would really appreciate it if you kept my fucking name out your mouth. Don't never act like I don't fucking exist. Do what you've been doing. We don't exist on this side of town. I'm gonna talk about your motherfucking ass till the cows come home. No, trust and believe that. But just stop saying my motherfucking name. I don't like you. I don't want to deal with you in no kind of way, shape, form, or nothing. Nothing. And nobody really does. You talk about people saying things about you and this, that, and other thing. When you go around the internet and talk about every you live right fucking now talking about a woman that you don't even fucking know. A situation you don't have shit to do with.
Messy ass nigga.
Just like Brooke and her husband. You ain't got a fucking thing to do with that, and you all in that. You don't have shit to do with nothing you talk about, but yet you talk about it. So just like you have the liberty to do that, so the fuck do everybody else. So when they see your decrepit ass somewhere being a mean, hateful ass nigga, I bet you that nigga Shaq Kim broke your motherfucking heart, dude, didn't he? Get her off.
Didn't I tell you it was coming? Didn't I tell you it was
your
coming?
broke ass couldn't even afford to take her off. Because she said she would get the fuck off if you could pay, but you couldn't because you broke.
Hold on, what panel was this? I missed that.
That was our Shaq Kim Ross panel last night. I'll send you the link.
Okay, so this comment right here. Hello, Janice. Welcome. How are you? You was on his panel?
Yeah, no, on Shakim's panel. Yeah, first of all, thank you
Yes,
both for
please
what
send
you
it to me.
said. Before I say anything, I have to thank y'all both for what you said a lot. I appreciate it because, first of all, it it reveals so much, right? Because we didn't talk about any of this. And look, Nikki, you didn't even know about the thing, which means that we have open communication. I didn't even send you the link. Like
Sure
all
didn't.
that, huh?
Sure didn't.
Right. All that bullshit he was talking was crazy, but I just wanted to thank y'all. But yeah, this was on Shakim Ra's panel last night. I was over there just chilling, and of course, you know, we were talking about MBK because there's the relationship between Shakim Ra and MBK, right? So of course, the only way MBK's name is going to come up is GX's name is also going to come up. So you know, I got to just saying what I was saying about him. He told me in the chat, "Oh, you should, this dick sucker is a GX expert. It's some old dumb bullshit." So then I was like, nah. And then he came up on the panel and embarrassed himself. And then he left and changed his diaper and came back and further embarrassed himself. It was ridiculous.
Girl, he went and got his
Not changed his
good
diaper.
mic and tried and tried.
Girl, did you see that? He ran to get that mic.
I said, this nigga is mad about it. You hear me? You ain't got his good mic.
I gotta
Talking about, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hilarious. The fuck? And then the asshole had the nerves to play dumb and amnesic, talking about I was never a mod over there. Not that who gives a fuck if I was, but he lied his ass off, talking about he doesn't know what I was talking about receipts. When Jackie, you just said it. I was very specific. The reason I brought that up, I didn't like him anyway. And the fact is on YouTube, if you don't like somebody, that's good enough reason to talk as much shit as you want about them. Who cares about reasons why? Okay.
Yeah, we don't need a reason, nigga. Fuck you.
Facts. And I tell the fool what the reason is, because honestly, we could have just listen. There's no way that I don't have anything to say, even if he didn't lie on me, because the way he performed and embarrassed himself with y'all. Number one, he hated the fact that people have a cord. That's the thing. He tries to make it this whole ass kissing or we didn't talk about you. I've never asked you if you and him talked about me. Why would that even come up in our discourse? And
because he's retarded and insecure. And that's the kind of shit that I'm telling you, I'm not to cut you off, real, but that's the kind of shit that fucks with him. That's how he thinks. So he think everybody think like that. You know, people that's fucked up like that. That's how they think. They think everybody think fucked up like them. And it's not like that, idiot. But
right. God, I'm really talking. Super Saiyan, get your ass out my chat, nigga. We ain't cool. What the fuck wrong? You weird.
Oops.
You weird.
Oops.
You weird.
Well,
I ain't got no beef with you or whatever, but sir, no. Go on. Okay. My bad. I'm really on mute, but you know, ditto to everything y'all said.
Yeah, girl. And then also on top of that, he had the nerves to be like, I don't know what she's talking about. When I specifically said, and you know, I've never been the person, I'm not going to be I, but this is imperative. I'm never the person to just throw people's names and things unless it matters. He literally told Chucky and then the whole public that I gave him information. I've never even talked about Chucky with ZX ever. The only thing that happened was he asked me something about something. It was like about a jokey or something or some dumb shit. That's the only time anything that was ever mentioned. Is so unimportant, but I never sent him information. And I told him when he said that to produce the receipt. So I'm still on that because like y'all said, he hasn't produced them because he can't. And he can miss me with all that disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? He can talk to all these women all kinds of ways, all how he wants to. But he's not about to be coming on. He's not going to out yell me on no panel. He's not going to out breathe me or take in oxygen on any panel. He's not doing any of that. So, I mean, I don't even know why he fucking tried.
Not out breathe. I heard somebody say that nigga had an oxygen.
He did. He did. I seen it. Because you know once they get started on his ass, I go looking for shit.
Right.
And baby, I found it. I said, "Oh, that was oxygen. That nigga was in." Oh my god!
You didn't send it to me.
No, child, I be forgetting.
Girl, you gotta send me that
dying.
shit.
I said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he was
here popping cash money shit and can't breathe.
So this starts off So this popped off from you being on Chic. I thought the motherfucker was mad about the live we did the other day.
He
No,
was.
he
He
gonna act like
was.
he didn't see that.
Exactly. He
He
tried
gonna
to act like it, but he referenced it several times.
Yes,
I'm
because
like,
that's
He
what
gonna
he's
act like he didn't.
talking
You
about.
know how he do. Y'all know how he do. He gonna
And
act like
in
he
the
ain't see that.
meantime, we spent what 2 hours talking about other shit. Like, nigga, what we talk to you like at the very end for like what 15, 20 minutes, motherfucker? Like, we gonna drag you. You deserve to be dragged because you
Every time.
draggable.
Every time. I'm not gonna never miss an opportunity to do it. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was laying in this bitch sleep. Wake me up just to get in his ass. You motherfucking right. Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. Like really, fuck you. You a bitch. Like you a bitch on the level I have never seen. I've never seen a nigga be such a bitch like you, and proud of it.
So
That's
you
the shit that takes it to another level because you proud of the shit.
child.
Yeah,
So
he is.
he trying to triangulate between us three.
Yep.
But
Yep.
the fact that real life just came and been her beautiful self on
Thank you.
Shakim's panel done fucked up his relationship with that too. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Let me tell y'all how
That
he
nigga
came.
was like, take her down. Take her down. And Shakim was like, no.
The fuck he thought it was in CCS. That's why I
represented.
started
He
playing
did.
with your ass because you hard
hard.
headed, nigga. You cannot read shit. I could have told you this shit was going something like this was gonna happen weeks ago. Like this whole shit, like you even dealing with that young man. You know he don't respect you. Whatever that Shakim, how you say his name?
Shakim.
Shakim, I think.
Shakim. Whatever conversations you done had, I hope you know they finna come on out. He finna have a ball dragging your ass because he been wanting to do that from the get-go. He ain't never respected you. He been waiting on your ass to fuck up.
Never.
Nobody.
And that was clear by the way he came on his panel. And you know, I had missed it when it happened, but y'all, he had the nerves to say, I'll give you 2 redirects to drop this.
Goodbye. When he said that shit, I almost pissed on myself. I said, nigga, you ain't even offer $10.
Not the redirect,
$20.
2 of them.
No kind of cash. You just a redirect, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
He said 2 to make it sweet. Look, and I didn't even hear it at the time because I was too busy yelling.
I did, and I was crying. I said, oh, this nigga really broke. He really broke in real life. That's crazy. You ain't got $20, nigga. And then the sad part is, oh boy, wasn't even asking for no amount. You know what I mean? Like he was like, you know what I mean? Hit the cash app.
And how about how he demanded it? He didn't even say like, "Yo, Shakim, I would like to speak in peace." X, Y, and Z.
Exactly.
Drop
That's
this.
how he give it up.
Running shit. This ain't those fake. He thinks that we believe the hype that he was actually running something on them Philly streets. He's making Philadelphia look even dustier. No offense,
Man,
but it's ridiculous.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
And
he
then,
definitely said that T Black because I went and watched that, and he definitely said that part. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I was like Nikki with it. I don't like when he start. If it's somebody I don't know, I really don't give a fuck. I hate to say
Right.
it is what it is, but like you know, we got a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want to hear nobody calling you a bunch of bitches and shit. That shit ain't cool. And nigga, if you seen this woman on the street, you wouldn't. This is the shit I hate about you. If you see these people on the street, you would never talk like that.
facts.
You would never ever talk like that. I talk the way I fucking talk all the motherfucking time.
Absolutely right.
All the motherfucking time. This is who the fuck I am, and this is who I will always fucking be. If I'm ready to get busy, I'm getting the fuck busy online and in the street.
There it is.
Might not be good, but it is what the fuck it is.
Exactly.
You on them other motherfucking hand. I know you a bitch because how the fuck you gonna tell that man, oh, you can come to my house and I'm gonna blow your brains out? What happened to all them hands you had, nigga? If I invite somebody to my crib, I'm not gonna invite them to kill them, stupid.
Right,
So I'm
we
incriminating yourself. You got to be the most self-incriminating nigga I've ever seen in my fucking
That's
life.
that's how you know he ain't gonna do shit.
Exactly.
And you over there. And you over there, he over there dragging that woman or whatever. And you know, I can understand every angle from that situation. It's a fucked up situation all the way around. It couldn't have been my child. You know, just we can have that conversation later or whatever. But nigga, who is you? That's why it don't matter. Whatever the topic is, if he's speaking right on it, if he's speaking wrong, it doesn't matter, nigga. It's wrong coming from you because truth be told, your ass need to be in jail right along with her ass. Like how many people ain't you took a life? Ain't you shot at motherfuckers?
Yep. He
And
said he told all of us on YouTube that he got bodies.
It's a reason why that nigga don't jump sideways with me. It's a huge reason why. Like, you need to just pipe all the way the fuck down. And I don't know what you thought it was or whatever, but you're not just finna sit here and attack real life just because she cool with me. And I just supposed to just let that shit go on a bunch of bullshit at that. Like, that shit is disgusting to sit there and try to turn women and cause envy and jealousy of it. Like,
Yes.
nigga, you are like a textbook narcissist. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you think you can say what you want to say and can't nobody say nothing
Right.
to
That's
you.
the shit that irked me.
That's some delusional ass shit. She had experiences with you just like I did. And we can talk about it however fuck much we want to talk about it. Because nigga, we lived that shit too. We had to deal with that shit too. And it's so cringy even to be associated with you. I feel like I gotta even apologize to real life. Like, god damn, I'm sorry. Because like, this nigga out here, he really just truthfully just attacking you on the strength that I'm cool with you. Like, anytime, everybody that I went to after I left from over there or whatever, I went to Misunderstood's panel. Next thing you know, he started attacking her and telling her whole a bunch of bullshit. I go to another panel. He's sending them emails and shit, trying to turn them against me. And then all of a sudden he calling their name and this, that, and the other. Like, niggas are like, something is really wrong with you. And then you try to make it seem like everybody else is obsessed. No, you low-key obsessed. I don't talk about half the shit that's going on, motherfucker. You always trying to reach out. You always trying to contact. Like, so let the shit go, nigga. Let the shit go. And I'm gonna talk to who the fuck I want to talk to on this motherfucker. You can't, what he trying to do is he trying to run you off.
Yep.
He ain't never had a problem with you real life. He respected
Never.
you.
Never.
He loved you. You came around. Like, all that old bullshit. Don't even listen to that shit.
I'm not, and he's mad because I don't like him. Like, he always needs the reciprocity, but he forces himself on people. You have nothing
Right.
to apologize about at all, because first of all, he's so transparent. It's not working at all, and I think that the fact that he would even think that any of that would be taken seriously, it shows how. I mean, he's always been a little not that smart, but it's worse. Like, he's dumber than he ever was, and
He's
the
not,
next
not that he's not that smart. That nigga slow. I
He's
keep
slow.
telling y'all that motherfucker's slow.
he is.
He
He
not
is
that.
slow.
He's slow. It's something. That nigga is. It's something ain't. The wires is not connected in that nigga brain. Can't nobody tell me nothing different.
And
I
he
completely
never
agree.
cool. Right.
I completely agree. And you know, I think this needs to be said too. So a lot of times people can look at certain things and say, oh, well, you can say that about this situation. And we had talked about this on your last live, but I think it's worth underlining that there was a change, right? But the thing is that I feel like it's fair that he was always who he is, but he hid it very, very strongly back in the day. So I don't even, and not only do you not have to apologize about what he's trying to do, failing miserably, but at the same time, you also don't have to apologize about your association with him. Neither one of you do, because back when he was acting like that, it obviously, if I even went over there for the short time that I did and for the reasons that I did, which had to do with him dragging Bathrobe when she showed up at his house and Deadsley, it wasn't. But then like I said before, several times, the reason why I came back was because of y'all, and I continue to say that. And like,
we
a
came
lot
back
of other
to
women
each
felt that
other.
way.
People don't understand that it was never about him. We all used to just hang around and just come back just to keep interaction going with each other.
Exactly.
We cannot say that enough.
Exactly. And a lot of women felt that way, and he used y'all because he knew that y'all were the lure, or that y'all were I shouldn't say the lure, but that would be part of it. But not that anyone going into it would think like that, but y'all were the reason why people felt attracted to his channel, and it was never him. And so because of that, he's feeling, and he knows that. That's the thing. He knows what he's saying is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't have to apologize for the time y'all are around him, because after y'all left, that's when he was always an asshole, and he started to show it in different ways, but it looked like it had validity. When y'all left, he didn't even give a fuck about putting up pretenses or any of that. That was all thrown out the window. And that was good because, you know, obviously the honesty is better, but at the same time, everybody can see that was what was going on. It doesn't look like the MBK thing is like, he's another guy communicating with him already on a dirtbag level and staying around seeing him do things specifically to target women. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's why I'm gonna drag your ass and when at the right chance, as soon as I feel like, because you stayed too long, nigga. Don't be sitting there trying to act like your ass it was so against it. Like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you or whatever.
You didn't. No, that's true. Hi,
You
sweet one. How you doing,
like,
sweet one?
and it's kind of weird because, like I was telling y'all the other day, it's like even I just found the show for myself, and actually heard a show for myself, and it's like, oh, because that's exactly what he MB Hey always wanted to do. He actually tried to do that with ZX, but ZX is so fucking thirsty for attention. He didn't want to share the spotlight. This nigga worried about splitting cash apps and this, that, and the other. That's why he didn't have $20 to get real life off the damn panel, because he live off this shit. Like, he take this shit so seriously. He gets so mad and so angry about it because that nigga, he need this shit to live. Like, he really do.
Absolutely. And it's clear. Because his feelings are way too entrenched. He takes rejection too seriously. I'm sorry to cut you.
Yo, you fine. Girl, like
he takes it so seriously because it's like I said before, and I heard you say it on Shakim's panel. He has mommy issues.
Very much so.
Any chance he gets to, it's almost like he puts her face on these other women, on whatever woman he's attacking, and he goes, he can't help himself because he can't talk to her that way, so he talks to everybody else that way.
And that's the thing. And Mia, you are correct. He hates to see like this all this, oh, my daughter and my family and all that old bullshit or whatever. Now, what the fuck ever. First of all, you mad because MB Hay took all those he took his little $20 that he would send you every time he hit the link or whatever, and you missed that shit. You was mad because he was giving it to Ness, and you mad because he was giving his attention to Ness, another woman, which is weird. That shit is weird.
And I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
Nah. I was just saying it's super fucking weird. But he does that all the fucking time. Like, you act like a real female. Like, you act not a female. I'm gonna say you have very I'm not gonna call them feminine traits. I'm just gonna say you act like a bitch.
It's homo emotional.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm not even when I say MB Hey, it's not even that. I think they like men. I'm not even trying to come for your sexuality or like that or whatever. But y'all got some very homo emotional tendencies about each other, and then want to talk shit about women. When
that was my man. That was my man.
Yes.
I'm not fucking with y'all.
That was my man. Good morning, King.
Yes.
Good morning, King.
Grand Rising.
Right.
And now you mad because they all meeting up in Vegas? Like, I don't even think he mad because they meeting up without his ass. I think he mad because MB Hay finna go see another woman. Like,
that is what he's mad about.
That's what you mad about. Like, think of that shit is weird. And then you mad because real life says something about you holding your thing while addressing outwardly gay man. Like, nigga, ain't nobody gotta use no intelligence to see what the fuck is going on there. That shit looks suspect. Wait
a minute, because I just watched some of that video the other day. I saw the thumbtack, but I never saw I never watched the video. This nigga been talking about Jay Wilson this whole fucking time, grabbing his dick. What is wrong with you?
I cracked up that whole video.
There's no excuse. None. Nobody does that.
No, man, fam, you can't get the fuck around that. That's what you telling niggas you want to fuck me, or you want me to
or get down or lay down. On some get it ready.
I'm gonna say you gay. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm gonna say you like a little dick. I'm Nikki might not say it, Real might not say it, but I believe.
No, I'm saying it. Oh, I'm definitely saying it.
I believe you like a little penis. You might like some coochie too, but I think you like a little peen. It ain't nothing wrong with it, nigga. Come out the closet. It might relieve some of your stress. Go and come out the closet, and you're gonna be all right. But I really could not believe that you was up there holding your joint. You know what I mean? What's left of it? Holding it, you know what I'm saying? And talking about Jay Wilson, like this is what y'all want to see. Nobody wants to see that
at all.
I hate to tell you, no, I'm telling you what God knows. That's the truth. Nobody wants to see.
And when he came up on, hello? Are y'all there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Jackie's voice went out abruptly. I thought I lost connection. When he went up on Jackie, you there?
You on mute, love. I think maybe she accidentally muted herself.
Okay,
No,
because I think
you're
she
not
was
on
in the
mute.
middle of a sentence. I don't want to cut in.
Hold
There
on.
she-
Maybe you gotta go in and come back out, Jackie.
Am I still here? I'm
Yeah,
out.
Yeah,
you're here
we
now.
hear you
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
Okay.
But we didn't hear like the last maybe 10, 15 seconds of what you were
It's
saying.
okay. It's just he gay. He like penis. That's all. He like dick. I don't care what nobody say. You like dick. You holding your joint like that and talking about a gay man repeatedly, not like a little bit, not like, oh, I mentioned him in the beginning and then don't say nothing. Nope, you said it over and over and over again while grabbing your dick. I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
sorry. That shit is crazy.
And did y'all I know Nikki you didn't see it yet, but Jackie, remember how when he and Nikki, I'll put you on to what happened. So the first thing he said was something about me being some fat white woman, and then
I just said that.
Weird.
right, and then he
Ain't
said
nowhere near fat.
he was like Shakim. He had we have not been on a panel together in I don't know how long, so he had a lot apparently because he was so upset. He had a lot to say, and he started off with trying to shame me. It's the
Oh,
same
so
thing
y'all
that
talk
women
to each
do.
other?
Say it again.
So you and ZX talk to each other?
Well, we were yelling at each other basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
And so then
Girl, she ate his ass up. You hear me? That nigga was so sick. He went and got. He went. I'm telling you, she ain't
Oh,
bullshit.
that's why he went live. Okay, I knew something. I'm
He went. He got. He
what's
got
wrong
down
with
off
you?
the panel, came back with his good mic, and he tried to blast her, and she blasted his ass again until he got all the way off that panel. You know, he not gonna shut up until he stopped or shut the fuck up. And she was not stopping. That nigga was steady trying to talk. She was. He couldn't take it.
Oh,
All right,
that's why
fuck
he
it.
fired Shaquille. Like you thought Shaquille was gonna save your ass, nigga.
he
Hell
really
no.
did. He was crying to Shakim. But the point I wanted to make with that though is that of all the things to start with, you start with trying to make me like as if I'm only on the panel. He's trying to make it seem like Shakim was finding me attractive and he's trying to make me less attractive. None of
Right.
us were talking like that. We weren't up there for any of that. Nobody's worried about any of that. But that's the first place his mind went, which is exactly what you were saying, Nikki,
Because
about
he has
him wanting
a
to kill.
problem with any of his homeboys that he has
Exactly.
emotional
Exactly.
feelings for to be attracted. It's like
That's
it's
exactly what I'm
offensive for
saying.
him I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like it's offensive for him, like for a man to be attracted to a woman. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He an old
Exactly.
ass nigga. That's what it is. He old diddy ass nigga. You like, you know what I mean?
Completely.
You wanna run up on these boys. It's all right. Just say it. Just
With
say
that
it, nigga.
sleazy ass voice, talking about, hey, yeah, Shakim, let me put you on the game. Don't nobody want to hear that old school Donald Goings, hero ain't nothing but a sandwich ass fucking rhetoric. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's so
And clout
tired. He thinks
chasing
he's like
what?
the old sage with all this. What'd you say?
Clout chasing what? How can
Right.
anybody be using you of all fucking people for clout?
Right,
Meanwhile,
the most
he
hated
literally
motherfucker around.
Meanwhile, he literally followed me over to Nyla's to attack Cynthia G. We were talking about. I didn't ask him.
I
He said
remember
somebody
that.
he felt sorry.
I
Thank you.
do.
Somebody
Yeah.
he felt sorry for me because they were bully or attacking me. Did I ever care? I never
Well, no,
cared.
you was handling your own.
Thank you. Talking about he wanted to
I
be
defended you.
his
I
right.
defended you,
And
bitch. You always won.
that's that same jailhouse shit. He's gonna throw his fruit cocktail at me, and now I gotta owe him one back. Get
Right.
the fuck out of
You
here.
a bitch now. That's what it is. It's like he has this cyber tether to us, and it's like he don't want to let that motherfucker go. And
But
it's that
somehow
shit
we're the ones
he
obsessed.
wrenches for. Yeah, he put that wrench on you. Oh, you was my moderator. That was your claim to fame. Like, nigga, we dropped down
But
and
then
said
he
hi. And let
lied.
you know we had a wrench. That's how that shit works.
Girl,
And then
not
he
like
lied
me.
and said I was
That's
never
exactly how
moderator.
the fuck I found out. I typed in the chat one day and saw the shit pop up. I said, "Oh, wait a minute, what the fuck is that?" Okay,
Right.
all
Didn't
right.
even know what a wrench do.
Had no idea.
Girl.
None.
I mean, it's just crazy. And then the fact that he's his age. I'm not even that much younger than GX. So when I say old, I don't mean
Wow,
his
you
age.
look good.
Thank you. I mean, I'm 46. And I mean his, so was that like 9 years younger than him?
Right.
But he makes it a point to act like, he's this old sage with all this advice. But how could he get so emotionally wrapped up into things like wrenches and comments and chats? Even meow don't even have a channel, even though I know who you are. I know who your real channel is. But he doesn't, he doesn't even have a channel. And he attacked Meow, talking about, yeah, you've been talking all that shit, as if somehow people are not supposed to relay his opinions. Meanwhile, he talks about clout chasing. His whole channel is built off talking about other people. And I still want to know why he ain't gave Nature Boy his 40 acres and a mule, talking all that hot shit, because he wanted to be down with the program. And it was so pathetic. I didn't know it at the time. I saw clips later. I was like, no, this man didn't. He's out there taking Salvation Army goods, handing them out in the back of the Salvation Army truck, giving them to people like he's doing something, going live, showing it, acting like he's really doing some donating, doing some fucking good charity, right? When he's really just stealing, gets fired for doing it, okay? But has the nerve to be saying, yeah, I got wisdom, you dig? Shut the fuck up.
The entire fuck up,
please.
But I wanted to meow be on his ass. That shit be having me rolling. That because he can't lie. He can't lie. And it's good. I'm glad that it is a handful of people that keep his ass straight, because he will sit there and have these new people thinking he a whole nother motherfucker. And it's like, no. And that's what your real problem is. We won't come out here and let you live this fantasy lie you and created. Ain't nobody studying that shit. But that's why I said I'm gonna chill out. And because the last time I went live, I was gonna press the gas on a motherfucker. I was like, no, you gonna drag and behave just like you dragged us and put all our information out, this, that, and the other. But I ended up catching a live between Binary and MBK, and I was like, you know what? This was pretty cool. Like, and I think it's refreshing to see that within the sector and to have something to watch when you get ready for work or you on your way to work. Because hell, some of us actually got to get up and do shit every goddamn day. And it's refreshing to have something to listen to. You ain't got to search for it, and it don't put you in a negative mood. You ain't this, hold this, woo. And MB. Hey, but it's so happy, like you can hear that nigga smiling through the damn microphone, like
he loves it. He loves it so much. It's like the whole episode of Holly Hobby. I'm so interested.
He's so happy. A little tink. I don't
even their little lunchbox ready and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like goddamn. But this nigga talking to you like he can whoop your ass and behave. What you gonna do about it? Like, what you gonna do about it? Y'all like you talk big shit to us women. You out here calling folks animals and all of this shit or whatever. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna link up? Y'all gonna box or what? Because y'all be talking.
No, they're not gonna box because bitch nigga already said that if he come, my address, nigga. Come see me. If you come, I'm gonna blow your back out, or I'm gonna do. He ain't say blow your back out. I ain't gonna put that on him.
That's what he meant, though.
He meant he wished. Oh God, he do wish. He definitely wish he could run up in somebody on here, something. But no, he did say he was gonna whip that musket out.
Yeah, he's gonna take that bayonet and Tommy gun the fuck out.
He is gonna whip that shit out and shoot him.
Why he
I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world, but I know. Yeah, like you claim you know what I mean. You so nice with it. You know what I mean? Square up with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like that, then just be like that. But you not really like that in real life. You talk a good game. That's all you do. You a lot of fucking talk because nobody fucking knows you. So it's not like anybody can honestly be like, oh yeah, he is or he isn't for real. But see, your behavior dictates that you're really not like that. Because niggas that's really like that do not get on the internet talking like that.
Please tell them about it. Thank you.
They would never. That's
because I done heard
fucking idiot.
Why some fighting words. Yeah. I done heard some motherfucking fighting words. MB Hayes said you can't move your left side, nigga.
That's what he sure did say.
Yeah. He said you can't stand up. He said that he'll slap the shit out of you. I'm gonna show your ass how to triangulate. Like you don't know how to get some shit done. Like both of y'all need to just either go and square up or shut the fuck up. Like
Jigs thought he was doing something when he showed himself moving his left hand, but it's like, yo, people go to rehab and get physical therapy every day, B. Like, you're not doing anything, but now you can lift your arm up. And then people are like, lift it up over your head. But I saw he didn't do all that.
And what's crazy about it is like I'm not this cold-hearted person. Like I've really started just sitting back, just like, you know what, this is all this old nigga got, let him have that shit. Whatever, like he gonna do what he gonna do because he ain't got shit else, but it's like then you come out here and you do fucked up shit like this, and it makes me want to go dig. It makes me want to go and bust your head. It makes me want to strike your channel down. Like you need to calm the fuck down.
He really does.
For real.
And the lies gotta stop. And I really hate the fact that he'd be like, "Oh, I don't lie, roast." Like, stop saying that.
That's all he do is lie.
All he does is lie. Thank you. Exactly. And you gotta really kind of, at this point, we already see the formula. Like the second you hear somebody say 5 times that they don't lie, roast, then most likely that's exactly what they do, because
they telling on themselves.
Exactly.
I mean, you talking about all these morals and principles, and he's an adulterer, sir. You knew what that nigga was doing the whole time. You ain't say motherfucking thing. You did not give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck then, and you don't give a fuck now. You just using it as a talking point because it sound good and it gets you a couple views. But aside from that, you don't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck then, and you don't give a fuck now. Just like this situation with this other married man and this lady. You don't have shit to do with that. Telling that man, if I was your friend, I would have told you not to fuck with her. Who the fuck do you think is gonna listen to you?
Right.
He done started
do you think it's gonna let you tell him about the woman he loved? Nah, man. That's because you a weak ass nigga like that. Nah. And a nigga can tell you some shit like that about a bitch, and you'll leave her the fuck alone because you a weak-minded ass nigga. That's how you are. So you think that you can say that kind of shit to somebody else and it's gonna fly? That nigga that punched you in your mother, any nigga would. You're not gonna sit up and talk about the woman they love like that and in their face? Are you fucking crazy?
And Mr. Brooke, I wouldn't take that shit. I wouldn't, because he think you a punk. He thinks you's a bitch. When he was sitting there talking about the other day, who gonna check him, he was really talking to your ass because he want to play your recordings anyway because you backed out. You backed out on the lead. I knew that shit was gonna piss his ass off any damn way. See, this motherfucker, he gonna force you to be content. You cannot socialize with this motherfucker under no circumstances. He gonna act like he got some sense. He gonna talk like he got some sense. But if you tell this nigga anything, he gonna figure out a way. One day he ain't gonna have shit to go live on, and then he gonna want to start playing some conversations. I don't know why y'all keep on talking to this nigga or whatever. But, that nigga, like, I can see, I don't know what their situation is. I don't know what they got going on or whatever. But goddamn, you sitting there letting this stranger off the internet drag your wife and call her all kind of bitches and hoes. No wonder she out here trying to do reality shows and dating and all this shit or whatever, because I can't respect no shit like that. You couldn't be my nigga. Like, what y'all y'all worried about me, Jackie, in real life, but it's other shit y'all need to be concerned about. Like, what the fuck?
All day. And got the nurse to be convicted about it. And you know what's MBK is going back to MBK real quick for a second. He's not off the hook though, because in terms of how he was bad mouthing Mrs. Crypto to him, like what type of grown man? Like this is not Porky.
And he was.
This is not Revenge of the Nerds.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's over there telling him he thinks she's busted and she ain't shit. Like that is so homoerotic as well. You guys might as well be in a circle jerk because you're comparing notes in a weird way. It's like you're letting him know, oh, it wasn't all that. So that way it's kind of like he got a taste. Like that is strange. It's very strange. And real men do not converse with other real straight men do not converse with other real straight men. Now they could be straight, but are they real men? They're not going to converse with other men like that. If he felt that he didn't like the way she looked, or he felt that whatever was subpar, he'd have kept that to himself like a real man. But he decided
when you kept dealing with her for years.
That too. And then paying the guy to get her off the thing to take her rent away.
Yeah.
Why don't you man up, MBK, and tell her like, yo, I don't mess with you anymore. It makes me uncomfortable when you come around. You seem type obsessive, and I need to feel comfortable. So can you bounce? Like it is just that simple. But see, that's that fake shit. That's the
And that's why I don't like a motherfucker, y'all. And
Exactly.
everybody used to wonder
Exactly.
what you got against MB. Hey, because he moves like a damn snake, and he definitely
Completely.
was. Like, that nigga over there, he be lying, but some of the shit he do be telling the truth about, and I ain't got no problem admitting that. He ain't never had a problem. He ain't never just really respected her. Miss Crypto like I thought he should, or like he did, but he wasn't respecting his wife, so surely he wasn't gonna respect her, but it's like, damn, why be such a fake ass nigga about it, but they bond together over that type of shit. They get off with each other on top of that shit. I ain't never called Jackie, you, or anybody else and was talking about what a motherfucker looked like and what the dick was like, and
right.
sex was like. We don't even have those type of conversations
at all. And truth be told, I've never had those types of conversations. I mean, if somebody's whack, yeah, you might laugh with your girls about it, but
right,
there's no details involved. It's just a little strange. Why? Because I don't sleep with women, so that all underlines the point that it's a little bit homoerotic. But you had said something interesting that I wanted to that he never treated her with respect. And it's interesting because, like, obviously we'll see things, and like we're in chats, we're looking at chats, and when I would sometimes listen, I would see them in chats together, not just on GX's channel but other places as well, and I would notice that there was an imbalance. Like, you could see, like, she'd throw up the hearts. I mean, I just noticed those details like we all do. And it's like, he'd be like, oh hi, like he wouldn't be like, oh hi, but it'd be like, it's like it was like I felt like she was marking her territory, and I felt like he was pulling away from being marked. I mean, that was even clear just looking at the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine.
Yeah, it was interesting. And me and ZX both at the time was like, nah, we ain't dealing with that shit. Like, that's too much shit going on. They got some bullshit going on or whatever. But like, MB, hey, don't be trying to act like you was on some top flight shit, on some morals and principles, nigga. Like, I don't know what y'all had going on to the fullest extent or whatever, but you was perfectly okay with it, and ZX was too. Like, that's the thing. Don't come out here trying to act like y'all some upstanding ass niggas of the community.
Thank you. I'm talking about the lowest of the low dirtbags. So all that, hey, I'm fresh and shiny whatever, and bushy tailed in the morning to do this show, like, it's cute and all that, and I'm happy for his happiness. Honestly, I really mean that when I say it. But he can miss me with all that bullshit. I don't believe the hype. He's bored. He wants something to do, and he can miss me with all that. I'm practicing for a podcast that's coming up, so I'm trying to get my feet wet. Man, shut the fuck up. You're a liar. That's what I'm talking about. MBK, and that's why him and GX get along so well, because they're really the same person. It's just that the only difference is that GX got drunk with what he perceived to be some sort of power, right? And MBK never had that. That's all. MBK knows better than to say, I'm this type of person, but I'm gonna act like this. MBK still knows to hold up at least the gentlemanly facade. GX,
right, the facade, exactly. Right.
Yeah, but GX can't do it because he hates women so damn much. Remember, he was talking about his mother smoking reefer in the car, in the room with them dudes. So it's like, you hear stuff like that, and people
He
start.
said his mother was doing that.
Bro, yes.
When?
He said that he didn't know what he was smelling, but he used to smell, and then he figured out later it was reefer, and then he said that's what they called it. I actually like reefer as a terminology.
Yeah. Me too. That's
right.
Look, that's why he got that love-hate relationship towards women.
He
exactly.
His mother didn't raise him though, so
he's literally James Gum.
He's bitter because she didn't raise him.
Wait, she didn't?
No, his grandmother raised him. He done said it about 11,000 times.
Oh yeah, anytime he talk about his childhood, he's always talking about his grandmother.
Interesting.
And he had to go to Philly to find. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, he's not a Philly native. Like, he grew up in the Carolinas somewhere, and his mom had him very young and moved to, and he went to go find her.
And that's why he's obsessed with unfits. What's up, Shakim?
Yes,
exactly. That's why he's obsessed with unfit, because his mom and remember, not only was his mom's an unfit, but that fake ass career driven woman with the eyebrow piercing in 1993, like, you could like miss me with that bullshit. What type of corporate situation is she in that she's like
bullshit? His mama already said they was both running around doing drugs.
Girl, you could see it in her face, and then he had the nerve to try to sell us this soap dream about that her job was so serious. Like we could look at her picture and see she didn't have no serious job that it would trump. First of all, what type of job is so serious it trumps raising a kid? First of all, and second of all, you got an eyebrow piercing in 93 girl looking like salt and pepper reject. You didn't have no job. All right. The welfare line don't count, bitch. So he can miss me. That's why he's obsessed with this unfit shit, because he's been around unfits his whole life and they've all been women. So he feels like even though he was an unfit because he embarrassed his daughter on live, he feels that he's on some token like, oh, okay, I raised her. Well, you didn't do that great of a job because she don't fucking like you, GX. So I'm trying to figure out, what did you really do? You fed her and clothed her, but you complained she needed a bra on online? Why are you so obsessed with who needs bras? I feel like you might need a bra. You got them diabetes titties. Like what? Diabetes? Wait. Diabetes titties. Diabetes titties.
We got sugar
You
titties.
need a bra for them
Sugar
weak
titties.
ass.
Thank you.
That's
You
some
need a bra
sugar
for them weak.
titties.
Need a bra for them weak ass balls too, because we know them shits ain't doing nothing. You make me so fucking sick. If I could see you in real life, I'll punch you dead in your motherfucking face. I swear to God, I will punch you square in your fucking face. You are annoying as fuck.
Girl.
I wouldn't even say nothing. I would just go dead in your fucking mouth.
Hit the link, Shakim.
Quickly.
Hit the link. I want to know if you understand what's coming towards you and what's going on, and how you feel about the switch up. Did he like what's the status of y'all relationship? Come up here and talk to us.
That part,
you know, like it ain't. I know how to have a cordial relationship. I'm respectful. It's okay.
And he's polite too. He has good manners as well. And what's crazy is that he's talking about, oh, if somebody wants to, I'm gonna let the floodgates open. If people want to talk shit about Shakim, I'm gonna let them on the channel. Ain't nobody trying to hit your panel to talk shit about Shakim or nobody else. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Right his ass first.
Thank you. Acting like he blocked all these people to protect people. Again, that's that. I'm gonna hit you in the head with my fruit cocktail. I'm gonna knock you over with it, and you're gonna own me right back. Don't nobody have time for favorites.
He is the biggest chaos creator, and then turn around and try to play hero, and then feel like you owe him for just being a decent motherfucker.
Exactly.
And like nobody owe you shit. Okay, if you was cordial, if you was decent, if you was nice, that's what you're supposed to be. You ain't get no cookie for that shit, nigga. I don't owe you for the rest of my life because I agreed with you one time in your chat. The fuck?
Genesis
that's like how he treat people.
He about to he about to go crazy. Bananas and pajamas. You better believe it.
He can go crazy all he wants to. I don't give a fuck. But like, don't get it twisted. All I wanted to do was come on here and make sure that you understand. Like, nigga, we see your triangulation and we don't give a fuck. That's it. That's all. You ain't got nothing to stand on. Nothing. I don't believe shit that come out your mouth. Don't respect it. Don't care nothing about it. None of that shit.
I just don't understand how he could sit and say some of the things he says with a straight face. Like, that shit is insane to me. I don't do this. Everything you claim other people do that's negative, you have done it a million times. You didn't do it like once or twice. You did it a whole bunch of times. And now you're sitting around talking about, well, I don't do this, and you do it all. You do it all daily.
Beasley, you just kissing ass right now because you like the panel whore too. That's all that shit. Like, next month, you might be dragging his ass saying the same shit that we saying now. And that's why we can't pay you niggas no attention, because y'all some flip-flopping ass niggas.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, not backwards, Neptune. Damn.
Neptune's down there acting the fuck up. ZX has demons on you. He got demons inside his body. Have you not seen his eyes? He a whole demon himself. Beasley drunk off applesauce. Ain't it past your bedtime, sir? Don't bring your ass over here cheerleading for that nigga. Anywho, what else was it? Is there anything else to address? Like, what's going on? Y'all want to talk about the situation? Jackie, have you heard about the lady, the Tita Talks lady?
Yeah, I heard about it. It's a really unfortunate situation, but you know, It's a situation. That shit ain't none of my business. I don't have nothing to do with that shit. That shit's
Right.
awful shit. Whoever put their child in her care, I mean, a parent, I don't think any parent would ever do that shit willy-nilly. So she had, to some degree, she had to at least appear like she was being an upstanding person, or got get
Mm-hmm.
life together to some degree or another.
From
I
what
don't.
I've seen, she was. From what
Right.
I've seen, because
So
I used to watch her lives, and she seemed to be really good with kids.
right.
Everybody knew she live streamed. I think that was the way she advertised. Like she was known to be a babysitter in that area, and they knew about her addiction. They knew about her Suboxone, her struggles, this, that, and the other. Not placing blame anywhere. I think it's a
And like
situation
yes,
everybody can learn
very
lessons.
unfortunate. It's a very
But
unfortunate situation.
it's an unfortunate incident, and unfortunately, that's something that could have happened to a lot of people if people just really be
Girl,
honest.
I know. I mean, let me tell you something. I personally know somebody that happened to a friend of mine when we were much younger parents, and they had a pool at their house, and they were in the house. The baby wandered out and drowned in the pool.
Oh my,
Everybody was up and awake, and the whole. You understand what I'm saying? The shit
right,
happens.
it
The
happened.
thing that makes it look bad on her part is because she was asleep, I guess, to my understanding, or
Right,
maybe under the influence of the Suboxone at the time, and whatever the case may be. But this shit happens every day to, not every day maybe, but it happens often to parents that don't take the proper precautions when it comes to pools and shit in their yard. It's a thing. It's a real. It don't make her a horrible person. That woman gonna have to live with that shit for the rest of her
oh
fucking life.
man, she beating
And God
herself up. I would
knows,
not want to
yeah,
live with that. I
yeah,
would
God
not want to
knows
live with that shit right there.
whatever she addiction she had. I pray God that she does not revisit that because of
Right,
her guilty conscience. That would make it even more unfortunate. She's doing her time. She's got to deal with that. She's got to deal with what happened with the baby. Shouldn't nobody really have their mouth on her like that? It was a very bad situation. I don't think you know.
I,
I, it wasn't intentional. I don't think. I don't know her
I
to
don't
say
think
it
it was.
was or
I
not,
don't
but
think
I don't.
nobody thinks it was intentional.
Yeah,
And it's my thing. Yeah, it's like I respect anybody's opinion and how they feel about it. I could not imagine being the mother. I would be upset if I heard about people raising money for her too, as well. But at the same time, I don't think she was intentional in it. I think it's lessons to learn. Around it all. Me personally, I wasn't too quick to drop my child off. No, not even. I don't even want to go
I,
down that road. I really don't. Because nobody knew that this was gonna happen or wanted this to happen, or
no, no,
so it's just a fucked up situation. But
very.
my thing about it is this. Oh, dry mouth motherfucker come on here and try to act like like nigga, you need to be, truth be told, if all your skeletons was out here, your ass would be in the penitentiary right next to her motherfucking ass
Mm.
while you're talking shit about other people. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up, sir. Like that, it shit don't, it makes zero sense for him to have. It's the disdain. It's one thing, it's good. I don't, it's in the public. I think anybody can have a conversation about it, but it's like, why you got to be so damn aggressive and disrespectful with it?
Because he
I
can't
can
help
see
himself because
I can see if the
he,
woman did it like maliciously or this, that, and the other, but why you? It's just a sad, horrible, terrible situation. It's like you have no tact, no decency, and it's you just get off on cussing folks out. You just get off on negativity, and you will turn a situation, any situation, and until something is you. All you're doing is feeding your ego. It's not like, oh, I'm keeping it real. I'm this, I'm that, or whatever. No, you're just stroking your own ego as though you're better, and you're no better.
you're beyond not better. Whatever the fuck you are, uh, I don't even know what that is. Is what the fuck you are. You are completely and utterly ridiculous. You should be the last person talking about anybody doing anything to anyone, um, whether it be accidental or otherwise, because you run around intentionally doing shit to people. So we're not gonna really talk about that like that. But you really, the thing that makes it such a fucked up situation with your bitch ass is because You sit up and do shit like that, and you right. You can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, but so can everybody else. That's my only thing. Like, you don't get to dictate what other people talk about. If they wanted to talk about you 24 hours a day, 7 days a motherfucking week, they can, because as we all know, what you put out, you get back. If
Fact.
that's what you doing, then that's what the fuck other people are gonna do. It just is what the fuck it is.
Shakim, don't tell me you scared. You scared he gonna drag your ass through the damn mud. You might as well hit the link because he gonna do what he gonna do regardless. I don't know how many times we got to keep on telling y'all that. You can sit there and try to pacify him and prolong it as much as you want to or whatever, but he ain't gonna never forget the fact that you allowed Real to drag his ass on that panel, and I can't wait to watch that shit.
No, he definitely gonna get you for that one. He can't help himself.
But he's gonna forget about how.
He might not do that shit right away, but baby, he is gonna get your ass for that one. I can guarantee you that shit.
He is, and the whole time he's gonna forget about how it really didn't have to do with me per se, but how he tried to boss another man on his own panel. He's gonna forget all that part when he's talking all that shit. But he's definitely gonna sit talk shit. But he doesn't want to act too immature and impulsive. Hey y'all, I wanted to comment on the situation with that lady. Although I don't have any previous experience with her channel, I did hear about the situation. But before I do, and I don't know if y'all finished with it because I had stepped away, but I would like to just say a little bit about Deadsley real quick. Did he come in here after I took a break? Like, that's not a coincidence.
Who?
Oh, I don't know, but girl, the floor.
I think I lost sound. What'd you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie. What were you saying? I was just saying the floor is yours. Whatever you want to say. You said somebody came in here?
So Deadsley, right? Some people call him Beasley, but I'm not too sure why. So I just find it very interesting how he comes up in here the second I go and take a break. And then the other day he was on somebody's panel and I went in and said something. He's talking about, oh, I ruined his mood and everything. I'm so sick of these people who go out of their way to try to be relevant by way of harassing people. And then when somebody stands on their neck so hard, then they feel uncomfortable. All of a sudden they got an issue. All of a sudden I ruined their day. I killed their parents, all kinds of shit. I've been accused of all kinds of shit. So let me be responsible for all of that then, if that's the case, right, from their point of view. But you would wonder why they would be confused as to why someone would say anything to them. Because Desley, aren't you used to everywhere you go, you get disrespected? We heard you on live the other day when you was out there loitering like you always do late at night because that shelter's not having you sitting up there talking all loud on their Wi-Fi. And you sitting on the side of some building in LA talking to, and the guy came out. Now, have you ladies ever gone to a restaurant and ordered food and stood outside and chatted on your phone and anybody in that restaurant would dare come out and ask you what you're doing there? Has that ever happened to you? It could never, right?
Never.
All right. Well, somehow when Desley was standing in front of the thing, he was on Shakim's panel. I guess it all be going down on Shakim's panel. He was on Shakim's panel. Yeah. I'm here waiting for my food. And so then all of a sudden he put it on mute. He started walking and Shakim was like, why you got to walk away from the building? And so then he was on mute for a hot minute, comes back. Now this is like 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So he accuses everybody else of being whatever, but he's over there trying to cupcake. He doesn't go over there trying to chill. He goes over there trying to cupcake. So he walks away, puts the thing off, and then somehow maybe tries to act like he picked up his order. He got outed all within the last 6 months of getting demerits for having a stank ass room smelling like ass. Girl,
demerits. What
girl,
does he live in a juvenile facility?
Look, the hall monitor said no in his shelter. Okay. He opened the door and it was caught on live and said, listen, this room stinks and it's dirty. Then
I know you fucking lying.
I promise you I'm not.
Beasley.
It gets better.
Damn it, don't say it ain't true.
It gets better. Before the second demerit, because remember I said there were several. The first demerit, this woman was sitting at the community table. So I guess it was time for them to stop playing backgammon and they were getting their lunch. So then he says to the woman, because he's trying to floss, like he's in some place, he's chilling. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going swimming, I'm getting haircuts and all this. Like he was living that life, but that's what the shelter provides for him, which is great. But please stop trying to act like it's something it's not. Then he gets caught out there because he's telling the woman. Now he's up in these people's places, paid by the tax dollars, talking about, can you shut the fuck up or can you be quiet? So she was like, what? And she ranked on him with some Jamaican accent, told him to shut the fuck up, and she was writing his ass up. First demerit. Second demerit, smelling like stank ass. And leave us not forget, there was a police report when he was 18 years old. He broke into somebody's house. The police report stated that the people who made the report also commented on his body odor and said he smelled like fecal matter, feces.
What?
Girl,
Come on, man.
What you got to say about that shit, Beasley? You walking around here stinking in the ass, flies following you.
Oh yeah, flies landed on his face. There was a live where flies were landing on his face. Actually, that happened. That was not that long ago as well.
Listen, come on now, shit.
That's how you got to watch who you go back and forth with. Like,
up here, look at him trying to floss on his picture like he doing something. If you don't sit your swole boar's head ham looking head ass the fuck down, you're not attractive. Okay, you got people gassed up. Maybe some of people gassed you up when you were younger. Them days been gone, Deadsley. That's why your name is Deadsley, because all that shit is dead. All right. The dream is dead. It's gone. It's over. You look like shit. You've been on live talking about that you were steady pooping for 20 minutes straight. Who does that? How did you eat that much food that you just sat there on the toilet? This is from his mouth, not mine. And then he had the nerves to say he thinks he washed his ass today. I guarantee you might be able.
Go ahead and go.
You might come up to me and ask me somebody's birthday. I might forget. You might even ask me my birthday. If I'm tired enough, I might. How old am I again? But listen, if you ask me if I wash my ass, I have no thought. That's an immediate. I know exactly what happened.
You motherfucking right, I did. Yes.
What is going on out here?
Wow, that's damn.
So please don't think because I stepped away for a minute, you come in the chat creeping around talking about, hey guys. Don't think I won't come back and see your stupid ass. Don't come up in here like you're not the scrounges of the bottom of the barrel. You low life, disgusting piece of half dead shit.
Damn. And showers and shit is free, and they give you a little care package in the shelter. I know when I worked at the shelter, we used to give them a nice little bar of soap, some little, like a little gel. You know the little gel bag they get, the little paper bag when they ain't got no commissary and shit. That you get that. You get some shit like that. You get a little toothbrush, a little toothpaste. You walk around with your head. A bar of soap is like $3.
And then you can't
I buy good soap. Wait a minute, I buy good soap, so you might not even need to pay $3. It might be $2, but it's cheap. You can get it.
He actually takes the shower. You can't tell him nothing because he can't stop talking about how he smells like Dove soap. Like it's the first time he ever smelled like something other than ass.
Oh man,
disgusting piece of shit coming up here like he's holier than thou, trying to judge somebody. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Nothing. You're over here flushing. I'm an OG in a sector. You're talking about a non-tangible construct. Sectors don't exist. Yeah, people coagulate in different conglomerate in different areas, whatever. But this is not something you can actually claim to be. You're not an OG troll. You're not an OG beef sector. You're not an OG anything. You're an OG ass smelling ass person. That's it. Your parents didn't love you. That's why you were breaking into houses at the age of 18, you sick fuck. Nobody loved you. You know, most people, the way that this world works is that it literally opens up its arms. And a lot of people may have a whole huge family and none of those people are blood related to them. And that's a beautiful thing. However, you, Desley, went through life and nobody claimed you. Nobody said, okay, no problem. You have both your parents in the house. Neither one of them motherfuckers loved you. You're an embarrassment to mixed people. When I found out that your mother was black and your father is white, I was like, there's no fucking way. I was like, there's no way. That's one of the reasons why you obsessed over me, you sick fuck. Now, don't ever think because you have a titty attack on a panel once in a while and call me all kinds of bitches that matters. No, it doesn't matter. What matters is that people paid you to do what you thought was doxing me. You've been obsessed. You've called people that you thought were attached to me in some way, trying to get some sort of information. Of course, you got Nathan. The only thing you got was stupid people talking to you or not talking to you, but you sure tried your hardest. You tried to literally compete with me over the affections of Tone. You sick fuck. And I'm so tired of you closeted bitches not being out the closet and also hating your mothers, and all of a sudden it's everybody else's problem. Sit the fuck down and stop breaking into houses and fucking up these people's shelters and smelling like ass every fucking where. At least if you're gonna do it, smell good doing it. You think you fucking took a shower today, you nasty, disgusting fuck? You got a thing in your face. That crevice in your face, you got $1.50 for talking too much shit, and you still didn't learn your lesson. Shut the fuck up before you get another one, bitch.
Well,
yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Shit, damn.
well, it ain't too much to say after that. I mean, I don't know, but you do be out here being sleazy and shit, Beasley, like, and then you over there kissing that nigga ass. He done played your phone conversations and shit. Like, I can't respect none of y'all. I can't. And then you was over here talking about women that you didn't even know that ain't even did shit to you. Like, all y'all kiss my ass. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
That's all they
I
do.
just would appreciate, you know what I mean? I don't know nothing about Beasley or whatever. Not like that. I never really had no real interaction with him, so I can't speak on too much of him or whatever. But what I will do is speak on somebody else. And I'm gonna speak my piece on this, and this is really gonna be the first and last thing I'm gonna say about this individual person. And the only reason why I'm saying something is because I fucking feel like it. How about that? That's gonna be my reason for today. Cookie. My suggestion to you, right, is what I've said it before. Nikki knows I've said this before. I don't know if anybody else ever heard me say it before. The reason why I never engaged with you is because we can both go somewhere really fucking stupid, right? Keep my name out your fucking mouth. I didn't send you to that nigga house dressed the way you was dressed. I didn't tell you. None of us had nothing to do with that shit. And if you embarrassed
In the bathroom,
say that. You understand what I'm saying? Say that. I've never had an unkind word to say about you except if you was a dumb bitch for going over there in the first place. You don't know me to make any comments about me. The ladies up here on this panel know exactly what the fuck I look like. And the way y'all think I look is
she's
not
beautiful.
what the fuck I look like.
She's beautiful.
And it's cool. It's cool. If that's how you feel, it's cool. Just keep my fucking name out your mouth because you don't know me. You really don't fucking know me. It is what the fuck it is. You don't fucking know me and you don't know shit about me. But what you do know, what you can know, and what you will know is that I will put my hands and feet on any motherfucking body that try to threaten me in any fucking kind of way. I don't know you. I don't say shit about you. Don't say shit about me. You mad at Real? That's cool. Be mad at her. But you ain't got no business talking about no fucking body. We were not, it's nobody's giving a fuck about you. So keep it like that. Keep your little stupid ass shit you do over there on your little dumb ass channel. Do that shit. Don't involve me in none of that shit. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. That's all I'm saying about that. That's all I have to say about it. And I know you're gonna say something else because somebody gonna send you a clip and you're gonna say, this is my last time engaging with you. For real, because I'll fuck you up. I'm in real fucking life. I will beat the dog shit out of you, bitch. You don't know me. You don't know me, and you don't know a motherfucking thing about me. I am not one of these bitches that'll play on the internet going back and forth. I told a lot of you motherfuckers that. I don't do that shit. In real life, I will put my fucking hands on you and be done with it. Keep my fucking name out your mouth, you raggedy bitch. Don't say nothing else about me. Nothing. And if you do, please don't let me hear it. For real, because you fucking weird for that. And I even defended your bitch ass on the low. And you didn't even, like, it's fucking crazy with you. You're a weird ass bitch.
You sure did. I don't know how many times I got to tell that hoe that everybody was really cool and shit just broke up with the chat or whatever because he started going at her on some bullshit. And now you sitting there trying to accuse us of dick sucking and this, that, and the other and all this old bullshit, all that projection and shit. And bitch, you the one that went over there, as Real say, in a bathrobe.
In the middle of the motherfucking night. What else was you going over there to do? You mad because somebody said it?
Bitch, right. And if we had did it, bitch, you would be dragging the fuck out of us. Like, what is you talking about, girl? Like, you gonna have to take that L. That's what the fuck it is. Because if Jackie had did that shit, if I had did that shit, bitch, you would have had a field day on that shit.
You think and anybody would, and they would have been well within their rights to do so. Because that's some dumb shit to do to any motherfucking body. I don't go to people's fucking cribs. I see you outside, but I ain't going to nobody's motherfucking house because you don't know what the fuck you gonna get when you get
at all. So wait a minute. She started talking some new shit.
Girl, she was saying all kinds of foul shit.
When? What,
foul
Yeah,
today?
shit.
the last time she went live was very disrespectful. At least the last time I seen that shit, and it's really been my bad because Jackie been wanting to check your motherfucking ass, but I've been bullshitting. I be tired on be studying that shit or whatever. But that's why I want Jackie to have her own show. But like, no, she needed this real life. The last time we all went live and we talked about her for probably not even that long or whatever, she went and had a whole conniption fit and started foaming.
Oh
at the mouth
yes, I
and
know
shit.
about that. Okay, I thought something else
Spitting
happened.
and all that
We
old
didn't even
extra
talk
shit,
about her.
talking about a whole bunch of shit about what she'll do and what people look like and all this. So I don't wear wigs, bitch. Every strand of my hair is natural, all of
I
it,
know that's
and I
right.
got a
Long,
whole bunch of
beautiful
it, bitch.
hair.
You and
Very
am I a
beautiful.
big bitch? I sure the fuck am, and I ain't never hit it. I got a whole Instagram and a whole motherfucking Facebook, bitch. I ain't never hit me. Cause I don't show myself on the internet. I don't give a fuck about nobody on YouTube and what I
Facts.
look like. That shit ain't never been important to me.
Thank
My
you.
whole life, not just cause now, cause it ain't never been.
Facts. Absolutely.
I don't have shit to prove to no fucking body on the internet. Not one fucking soul. But what I will tell you is this. Keep my fucking name out your mouth, you raggedy bitch. Because I swear to God, I'm not the one for that stupid shit. I probably would never see you, but if I did, I will punch you dead in your motherfucking face.
And
Dead
you
in
wouldn't
your
be
fucking
talking about
face.
no
And I ain't gonna
looking and
waste an ounce of time. Not an ounce. See, I'm not the one to do all this talking and back and forth shit. I will beat you the fuck up. I'm not gonna go looking for shit. I ain't gonna go digging for shit, but I will dig in your motherfucking ass. I will do that.
If you want, absolutely.
y'all know Cookie about 5'2", 5'1". It's always a 5'2" bitch on the sideline talking shit. Like we can't pay no attention, and a lot of times we don't even address her and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that act like her because you don't get no cool points for beating up on the mentally ill. Like
Exactly.
something wrong with you hoes. Like a child, just hush.
Yeah, just
Everybody
shut the fuck up.
think they can say what they want to say, and then if you
Exactly.
say something back, it's a
And
problem.
we be over here being hella fucking nice because it ain't the first time you said some shit.
It's
It
so
ain't. It
lame.
probably won't be the last. But
It's
I'm
so
telling
like
you, as
we
it stands with
ignored
me
a
and you
lot of
right
shit.
now, keep my fucking name out your mouth. You keep my fucking name out your mouth, and I won't say a motherfucking thing about. I'm not gonna say nothing else about you. Just stop with that bullshit, because you're not gonna do shit. See, if you want to impress me, bitch, knock on my door. That's impressive to me. You can't scare me with a bunch of fucking words, bitch. That don't mean nothing to me.
Ever. And you know, and let's be clear, last time when we went live here, we weren't talking about her. Like I brought her up specifically and I said bathrobe. I didn't say the bitch's name. I didn't say like I
I said
said
her
before.
motherfucking name. I did say her fucking name, and I said it on fucking purpose. If you don't like it, oh motherfucking well, bitch. You shouldn't have went to that nigga's house in the middle of the motherfucking night. 3 o'clock. Who the fuck goes to a random ass nigga house 3 o'clock in the morning with a dress on and a cockeyed wig?
It was a
Get the
bathrobe.
fuck out of here. Don't do me, bitch. You don't know me. You really don't fucking know me.
Absolutely. And so, and then she tried to do that same stupid triangulation shit. And, you know, it was basically really because we were over here laughing. It wasn't even about me saying bathrobe or you mentioning her. It was about the fact that we were over here chilling. She hates that shit because she's a miserable bitch. So anytime people over here chilling, she, you know, notice that whoever's around her is just people who's sitting in the chat. Nobody will jump on her panel. She can't have that because nobody likes her. The people that are in her chat are pandering to her. You know, it's like some weird cell block type shit. Don't nobody got time for that. And then on top of that, she
And I hate that because a lot of times I done been in her chat and a lot of the people in her chat are so fucking cool. I don't know what she got over them or you know, or people like who they like. I ain't got no issue with that or whatever. And I'm cool with a lot of people in her chat or whatever, but it's like, God, girl, like what's the problem? Do you want to hang out? Is that what it is? You want to chill? Like what is the problem? Because this can't be it. Like, don't be sitting there coming at us over that nigga. Over that nigga, because I swear you was more fucked up about him than one of us.
Yeah, because she was talking all sexy times to him when we heard that recording. And, you know, and she threatened, she went directly into Mother's Day. She started 2 days before Mother's Day talking about she's going to be on YouTube all day talking about me and my mom and showing pictures. The fuck you not, bitch. And I mean, for what? Because she's
Mother's Day?
her mother. Girl, she started the shit. She said she started this 2 days before Mother's Day. It said she was gonna go from that time all through Mother's Day talking about me and my mother.
Why
And
you
this is not
fucking kid, bitch? What are
no.
you doing?
And this is not by accident, because when we first bumped into each other, she went out of her way, tripping over herself to get me to pay her attention. When I finally did pay her attention, she didn't like it, and I told her what I told her. I'm not going to repeat it on here because it's very vile what I said, and I meant every word of it, and I repeated it several times because I not only meant it, I mean it more now than I ever did, because I know on
You can say what you want to
2024
say. I don't care about this channel, unlike others.
I mean, it's not vile that will get your channel taken down. It's just it's triggering for her.
Fuck her.
So basically,
Right, Jack.
it all started because she was saying all kinds of shit about slut this and slut that, because she accused me of being around a lot of guys who were doxers, which is funny because she kissed Suge's ass, and Suge is a huge doxer. And she was, even though I was cool with him at one point, she tried to accuse me of shit that she could easily be accused of. It didn't make any sense. That's not what happened. What happened was she went out of her way to get me to pay attention to her because she was mad because of my proximity to Nyla. And she felt that I was somehow somebody to either be very cool with or attack. So she tried a couple underhanded things. Long story short, it didn't work. Then she tried to violate and it didn't work. So I was like, look, don't be mad because my mom protected my vagina and your mom didn't, because she let the guy in the house who violated her over and over again. And then she had to go make excuses to the school because of the fact that she had black eyes and shit. That's not my fucking fault. All right. So when it came to that, she's like, oh, I'm gonna dox you. Go ahead and do your best, bitch. So then she tried on that website where she was stalking everybody. She had Bomb Cherry's pictures, nude pictures of Bomb Cherry up there. She had her son's math up there, everything. So I got that website taken down in less than 48 hours. It was actually about 26 hours. They took that shit down. So she was mad. And her beloved Suge was like, oh, you need to go stun on that hoe because you took her shit down. I was like, nah, I'm good. She knows I took it down. It's down. I don't need to talk about it. Then she kept talking. So yeah, okay. So I bragged about it. So she gets even more mad about that. So she goes and she starts putting out all these addresses, talking about she's doxing me, talking about and she literally came into my chat and said, I put her address out there because I want somebody to go to her house and rape her. This is a woman saying this about another woman. All right. And so if people want to understand,
we forgot about that you sit there and tried to accuse ZX of rape, even though we don't like that motherfucker.
Thank you.
Use a line.
Thank you.
Use a line.
Exactly.
And he ain't shit either because he done been cool with her since then. How you be cool with somebody who done
that called his mother and try to get that? Come on now.
And these people want to talk about principles and morals.
Fuck out of here. And then so all that shit happened. So of course when she showed up to the crib in the bathrobe, you think I'm not gonna laugh about, you think I'm not gonna definitely go out of my way to go to the person's panel whose house she went to and clown the fuck out this bitch? Absolutely I will. I'll do it all over again if we went back in time. So get out of here with that. It's not my fault that she went over there in a badass wig and 3 pairs of Spanx on with some slippers on in the bathroom trying to be cute because she wanted to get fucked. Everybody saw that footage and was like, look, you were obviously knowing you were going to a guy's house who's thirsty. He's going to see you. You think he's going to think y'all cute on some weird dusty ass Philly shit. He's going to invite you in. You're going to have some weird Ciroc, flavored Ciroc and call it a night. That's not going to happen. So he pulled out that weird gun. And you remember when he was like, now get the fuck out of here, bitch. And she turned around. She literally spun around like a Marine on her fucking heels, talking about, yes, sir, about face looking ass. Right out of there, talking about, I had people with me.
She was humble as fuck. She submitted like a motherfucker.
Exactly. Talking about she had people with her. If she had people with her, then why the fuck was she the one ringing the door? So your people told you to be the decoy? Again, y'all living in some weird ass movie shit. This is not fucking Fright Night, whatever the fuck y'all think is going on. Because you'd have pulled up at the right house. You'd have got exactly what the fuck you were looking for, bathrobe and all. And who goes to a violent situation with some slippers on? Bitch, I'd have knocked you out them shits in 2 seconds. You don't go to no fight with slippers on. Just a tip.
Slippers and a dress, no doubt.
A bathrobe. That shit was a fake ass terry cloth nylon bathrobe, looking like a hot mess, and that wig was trash.
Girl, that thing was so stiff. I don't even know how to fuck. I don't know how she managed to pull. I wouldn't have put that bitch on to go to the store if I wore a wig. I wouldn't put that bitch on to do nothing.
4 ounces of gel on that shit. But you was cute now. You was cute, child. But like
her nothing that day.
Let's be real. Like we don't need to be talking about no damn body. Like stop that shit. And then Like what was so crazy about that shit is like she did that, showed up in her best outfit and her best little slippers, full face of makeup, after telling this motherfucker she was gonna blow his head off and have blood on his hat. And we
Sure
ain't
did.
say shit
Sure
about
did.
it. Like, bitch, that shit was
Come
epic.
on,
Bitch,
OG.
don't
Those
talk
are
about
facts.
that
That's
shit.
exactly what she said.
I'm gonna
Come
be
on,
90
OG.
years old in a damn nursing home talking about that shit, bitch.
Obesely. I like that. Obesely. I'm gonna use that too. Yeah, she sure did all that. Talking about
But
yes,
yeah,
sir,
man,
yes,
that's
sir.
what
How you
happened.
run up to somebody's house and then end up saying yes, sir 5 minutes later? You look like a damn fool. But then and I said to myself, surely she wouldn't come up on the internet trying to talk like she's hard. Surely she wouldn't do that. And sure enough, it didn't take 3 months before she was up here threatening people with some shit we know that she can't deliver, because you're the dumbass who went to somebody's house. And like Jackie said, if you're really about that life, you would never do such a dumbass thing, you stupid bitch. Because if your house was dangerous, you would know what you were rolling up into if you rolled up into the right house, you dumb bitch. And you got mad charges. You have charges of terroristic threats. Cluster B. Yeah, well, fuck a cookie. Who the
Crazy
fuck is Cookie? But get this. She also has a charge of fighting naked outside, bitch. How you always caught off guard? You go at that because you showing up to people's houses with bathrobes on, you stupid bitch. This motherfucker got a charge, and on the description of one of the charges, she was out there fighting, and her clothes got ripped off because she can't fight, and she was butt naked and got arrested. They had to put something over this dumb bitch to get her to go pull her into the jailhouse. Stupid ass bitch.
Yeah, you don't want no smoke, Cookie. Just stop.
China not lying. This one said it. Now I didn't even know y'all history. I didn't even know all that shit went on between you and her real life.
And
But
there's more.
I've always wondered, like, what the fuck is your problem with me? Because I literally tried my bestest not to beef with this bitch, but she is determined. And it seemed like, girl, you got a history on hating on any decent looking person that is confident within themselves. It's
Yep.
like you want people to feel like shit so you can feel better, and that shit is not healthy. Ain't nobody finna bow down to that shit so you can feel better about you, bitch. You need to work that shit out. Everybody, I be trying to give you a pass because I know you had a fucked up ass childhood and shit, but girl, you be getting the fuck out of line.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
that
that-
childhood. Everybody had some hard times. Life is
Yeah.
rough. So fuck out of here. This world is not set here to cushion. Then she got all this I hate black men rhetoric. Don't nobody got time for that. Like, remember, we had that conversation
But she'll kiss a black man's ass to go after
in
a
a
black
minute.
man she hate.
In a minute. That's all she does. Like, we can't see that. And then she accuses everybody of being sluts because men find us attractive. Why is that a
I ain't
crime?
never been a
Because
slut.
she looks busted? Bitch, if you had a good attitude, you'd look a lot better, you stupid hoe. We
I
all
swear.
even just said the other day, you ain't a bad looking bitch. All three of us said it.
Yeah.
But the way you act is so crusty. It's not my
Yeah,
fault
you
that
make yourself look
PTS
bad.
Jiminy Cricket left you for a white bitch. That's not none of our faults. It's also none of our faults that every guy that you've had a relationship left you for some other bitch. White, black, yellow. They're just leaving you for other bitches. You're lame. And
It ain't our fault.
you want to accuse people. You always talking about somebody's vagina. Do y'all know that this woman lied and said that I have a lawsuit because a doctor gave me a sex change and there's a penis and a formaldehyde jar? Girl, she went into a whole long, drawn out story. I said to myself, when did you think of this? Did you think of this shit just now? Like, how does
And
this
you're
shit
not the
happen?
only one. It seems like anybody that
She talks about everybody's
just
vagina.
make up shit, and she's upset with people's pussy. Like,
Obsessed.
girl, find you something else to think about or something else to talk about. And I agree with you, China. It's like, I don't even understand why you even mad at me or Jackie. Again, I didn't know the history between y'all or whatever, but I really don't see why she even hold that much anger towards you from what I've heard. Now you can fill us in. But yeah, that bitch, she flipped the fuck out because he hit my panel. And the only reason why he hit my panel was because Jackie wasn't here. Because if Jackie was here, his ass wouldn't dare.
Right.
His ass wasn't there. But yeah, she flips the fuck out like, girl, you can fuck him. Do what you want to do, and please play it out so we can watch y'all kill each other on YouTube. I don't give a fuck.
And this is what I'm waiting for him and MBK to do with their bitch asses, because
Right.
I'm so tired of him. He had all
I'm gonna
this
fucking fight. Like, go ahead and get the shit over with.
he had all this smoke for it. Remember I told y'all the other day that him and MBK had these text messages that he put out where they had met up, where MBK said to him he's in Philly and they're gonna meet up. But they sounded like they were in some like episode of the Wow and Bonanza or some shit. Like, yeah, so we're gonna meet at high noon and I'll see you there. I'll be in blue and you guys wear red. It was so corny. I was like, what are y'all doing? And they had like a whole 20-minute, 30-minute, we went into like about an hour over the time duration long text message thread, and nobody didn't meet up and do shit.
That's crazy because I don't recall this. I must have been MIA. I must have been on TikTok or something at this time because I don't recall them ever falling out. That's why them falling out with each other and me hearing, I ain't gonna lie. ZX act like he hate that motherfucker. He sound like he's serious. And my thing is like MBK move. I would, what you gonna do? Because he gonna play this shit out. He gonna play the shit out. He just trying to be manipulative and thoughtful. He trying to, make it extra and try to get as much cash out as he can out this shit or whatever. But what y'all gonna do? Because you're not gonna get rid of this nigga. You stayed too long. You should have left when everybody else left. And that's what the fuck your ass get.
Please.
But on the other hand, like I ain't got no picks, as he say. I truly don't have no picks. But at the end of the day, ZX, you can't really be mad at MBK because he tried to do this shit with you. MBK and Ghetto Intellect tried to do a show, a regular, reoccurring show with them, the same thing that he's doing with old boy in the morning time, and you didn't want to do it. So what are you so mad about now?
Let me guess, he couldn't hang. He had nothing to offer except for that real slow, and I'm going to take 20 minutes between each word to make a point. Talking ass. Don't nobody got time to be sitting there listening to that stupid shit. Everybody fast forwards through everything you say.
Such a turn off. He talks shit about everybody else and they content. The truth of the matter is, don't nobody listening to you unless you cuss the motherfucker out.
That's it.
Like
That's it.
Like we already know what the sector gives. We know what we gotta do to get people in the crowd. That's what we actually give a fuck about. But not everybody gives a fuck about that shit. Sometimes we come on here and get our shit off or whatever. But nigga, you are the cloud chaser. You are the ultimate cloud chaser. Like stop putting that shit off on everybody else.
Matter of fact, the whole reason that he fell out, he tried to sacrifice y'all just to clout chase when it was really so sad because it's a classic example of shooting oneself in the foot because he really cared about y'all and as best as he can with his sociopath ass, but he really tried. Right. And he was so busy clout chasing Fi Babe, he couldn't see straight.
He thought that he was gonna do what everybody else do. Like he could just sit there and disrespect us and we supposed to work it out and come back. No, nigga, no. I told your ass from the get-go, once I lose respect for you, it's over with. I'll never look at you the same. I'll never respect you. Like that shit was a done deal. And the shit with Fi Babe, that was a front. Like that shit, because I understand it's what y'all saw in the forefront and what he was displaying, but that was a cover-up. Him trying to latch on to Fi Babe was kind of like a fuck you to his old mods because we wasn't coming around no more. So that
makes sense, right?
He was trying to make it seem as though like, well, fuck y'all, I'm with them. But no, it was because we weren't coming around anymore and he could feel that everybody was distancing themselves from him. So the whole Fi Babe,
he handles that very poorly.
Nothing to do with it. That's a narrative. That's a whole narrative. Anytime he see any woman, he's gonna always try to put them on a pedestal because that's how he triangulates women against each other to keep himself having attention and to make women try to compete against him. And it's like, so whenever I feel like it, whenever I see some bullshit coming along, I'm gonna at least be that one voice that come out here and say, no, nigga, that's not what it is. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, y'all can call it what y'all want to call it, but goddamn it, you come out here and you lie on me, we gonna be forever. That's what it is. I don't care nothing about, you can dislike me, you can call me a bitch, you can call me a hoe, but you bet not lie on me.
So and I see exactly what you're saying, and that all really makes sense, especially, I was right there seeing the timeline. But in terms of the cloud chasing Fi Babe, here's where I felt like it went a little bit deeper. I felt that he really went out of his way to try to show how dispensable, specifically you and Jackie and Coco, like especially Coco, because he was trying to act like he was talking about her talking with her. Like
Oh,
the way
he
they were
was trying to
frustrating.
drag Coco through the mud on some bullshit, and he knew it was some bullshit, but he thought Coco was a weakling.
And
You
that's
know,
why he was trying to cloud chase Five Babe though. Like he was using what he could in terms of his relationships with y'all to be like, oh, nah, I'm chasing after you. Like I'm open. And it's so pathetic because Five Babe was not interested in him, but he's
at
so
all.
love struck every 5 seconds with a
Right.
different woman every day that he goes and he really thinks that he has a chance. It's
It's
like,
his
yo, you can't
obsession.
even dye your beard well, which means you probably don't wash your balls well. Your
Yeah.
whole situation is probably jacked up if you can't even handle dye. Like it's like paint. Everybody knows how to do that. Didn't you watercolor? Like it doesn't make any sense.
I
So
can't tell you
clearly,
how many women I introduced this nigga to. And I'm just on a friendship. So I only know him and look at him in a certain light. No matter how many women I introduced him to, because I'm thinking he get a woman, he gonna calm down. Just being delusional and shit. And I can swear I can name about at least 5 or 6 women. They talked to his ass 1 or 2 times, and every last one of them was like, nah, something ain't right with him. Like every last
exactly. One time I was
that's one.
listening
And
to
the
him.
only reason why I don't just bust your head the way I know I could, nigga, is because I don't want to expose it. Because he's so hateful, he'll start taking it out on the women.
The women can handle him. As a matter of fact, that's who he should try to take it out on because clearly the guys ain't doing shit. NBA.
Say he don't want a woman. I'm trying, Genesis. I need to meet you, child. I feel a connection towards you. I feel your energy is very familiar. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's it. I even forget what I just said, but it's
I'm
like
sorry.
this
I'm
no
sorry.
man boys club that they have, like him and Deadsley, and they all get together and they're just hating on women. And I'm gonna throw MBK in there as well because the way he talked about Mrs. Crypto, clearly he has some issues with women.
Oh yeah, he don't really fuck with her. And please understand, I understand you might be a little mad at me or whatever right now. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. We just gonna have to disagree on that shit. But please understand, whatever recordings he have of you, they coming out. I just hope you know that they gonna come out, but that's okay. I'll be right there. I'll be right there to tag along. I'll get that nigga in check or whatever. But it's whatever y'all trying to hide. You and MB, hey, all that shit is finna come out. I'm just sitting back watching. That's all.
Yeah.
Jackie, you don't want to sleep on us, girl.
No,
Jackie,
I'm folding laundry, child. I'm just folding laundry. I have, my energy get fucked up when I get mad like that.
right?
So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like to get mad like that, but I don't put my mouth on people like that. You know what I mean?
You
Anything
don't.
I
You
say to
don't.
people, I say it to you. I don't have to talk about you behind your back.
Hey,
And
Mike.
you never ever in life address me to my fucking face. And so the thing that you just got me chopped and screwed, and I really want to stomp a mud hole in your motherfucking ass. And
Yeah,
because I
you ain't
can't, it's
playing.
really bothering me.
Right.
That's what that is. It really is bothering me. And I know I shouldn't let nobody get to me like that on the internet. But bitch, you're a little vicious, bitch, and you need somebody to stomp a mud hole in your mouth. And I'm the one to do it for you. I am the one. You picked the right motherfucking one. Just stay where the fuck you at. That's all I can say about that. Stay where the fuck you at and keep my name out your fucking mouth. Cause you ain't I know where you think I'm at. I'm not there.
Hmm. And Jackie
I'm not
really not
fucking
your
there.
issue. Like you gonna fuck around and get your ass whooping that wasn't meant for you because you really have no reason to even be speaking on Jackie. Honestly, you really don't. You out of line, so you deserve whatever you get. And as long as I got a panel, they can come up here and say what the fuck ever. Because bitch, like you out of line with several people.
Exactly.
Several people, bitch. Like, and it's a whole bunch of people that need some checking out here. Y'all will probably be seeing a lot more of me, but just stay tuned. Stay tuned and salute. I saw I hit 2,000 a couple of weeks ago. Welcome everyone. I may
Nice. Very
do
nice.
it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I may do a little panel because a lot of people are confused about where I am and where I come from. Well, who I am, where I come from, and why I'm here. Because you got that nigga over there creating a narrative. When truth of the matter is, I wouldn't even be here if he hadn't kept cutting my mic. So, nigga, you still sowing. You still reaping what you sowed.
Exactly.
It's your fault. Goddamn
Don't
it,
take
it's
care
your
of
fault
yourself.
that I'm up here dragging your ass right now because you're hard headed. You should have listened. You should have just chilled the fuck out, but you jumped out the window. So this is what you get. and that's what it is. And before I forget, Cynthia, child. Now you see, you give somebody an inch and they gonna take a mile. In what reality was LGI dragging me or Jackie? Now,
What?
GI ain't never dragging nobody, but I'll be right. I'll be right back. But I can hear y'all. Yeah, that's not even possible. I'll be right back.
child, she can't even drag that oxygen tank up to her face without
So
assistance.
wait a minute. Fill me
Like,
the fuck in. What is that?
girl,
What
a
happened?
couple of weeks ago, after we went live, Cynthia shared LGI's live because we mentioned her for like 2 seconds. I can't even
Cause she came her
remember.
dusty ass over here. She should
Yeah,
have stayed the fuck from over here.
as if it's cool, bitch. You gonna always get dragged. Like, that's the thing about me. Like, if I got an issue with you, I'm gonna tell you up front. I'm not finna sit here and play with your ass. You ain't never gotta wonder with me. And
Mm-mm.
LG, I done told her several times the shit ain't cool. Stop bringing your ass over here. Stop. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not gonna ever respect you. I'm not gonna ever deal with you. But under no circumstances will can that bitch drag anybody. She can't even drag her breaths properly. She can't even drag her heartbeats. She can't even drag herself into 2024. She's still living in 1995, bitch. Like, stop. Like, I look at. I've never wanted to be the older woman arguing with young girls. So I look over a lot of shit or whatever. And then I used to be cool with her so-called YouTube daddy or whatever. So like I really look like a kid, and I understand the little YouTube games or whatever, but don't do that. Don't lie. Let's not lie.
I
And
just,
let's get it can't drag no damn body. Let's get it gonna fuck
yeah,
around.
let's get it. Yeah, that's just.
And I be looking over people because I know she got medical situations. Let's get it. You think I don't know your whole platform? You think I don't know everything about you? You don't know shit. You don't know shit. I've been had a foul on you, bitch. You need to calm your ass down. And I don't fuck with you because I don't want to be a part of your last days. But you focused on the wrong shit. Go
Mm.
sit your ass down. And she ain't never dragged nobody. Nobody. But even with that said, I think Cynthia's ex-husband came over here in the chat last time too. I want to let him know, don't bring your ass back. Do not bring your ass back, because you have the nerve to fix your mouth to tell a woman to move in with her and her children into your mama's house. What is wrong with the niggas on YouTube? What the fuck is going? Why is there so many weak ass niggas on? Where is That's why the wrong people got shows and shit. Where is who's what is his name? God damn it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking in the chat. Where is T Black and shit? Like T Black and what is it? Not Lord knows, not ghetto intellect. Um, the other guy's name. He's very smart, presents himself very well. Like, y'all the ones that need to start having channels around this
For
bitch,
real.
because it's looking real sad out here. Like, y'all letting these niggas represent y'all. Like, this is who y'all letting represent y'all, because this motherfucker is it's looking real weak out here. It's looking real sad. Like, I'm glad that more shows are popping up. I'm glad that is more male engagement, like a male opinion out here to kind of keep things in balance and shit or whatever. But it's the wrong niggas, child. It's the wrong.
Because they be in their feelings, child. They need therapists and shit. These motherfuckers need a hug or something. You motherfuckers, a lot of you motherfuckers got some issues, and the bitch can't. I can't. The niggas can't fuck with that. You on here spewing all this venom and shit, just like old ex. You spew all that venom about how people could die and this, that, and other thing. Now look at you. Look
Don't
at
be scared, T Black. The streets need you, sir. The streets need your logic, because these motherfuckers are on emotional rants and they can't get off.
you. What Neptunes?
Hold on, what? Who are you talking about?
Who you think?
Well, Garrett child, we all know he didn't raise that child.
That's not who you talking about.
Oh,
I don't think. Who you talking about? Now,
she
I
said he wanted her to have the baby so he and his mama can care for her. Oh,
mm-hmm.
talking about the relationship with them. Yeah, I don't claim to know anything about that whole situation or whatever.
Me either. Don't
I just think that's some weak ass shit. That's some weak ass shit. And you claim that to be your YouTube daughter, and you sitting there the way he disrespects Cynthia or whatever. You ain't got shit to say about that. You worried about real life. You worried about Jackie. You worried about me. Why you need to check that nigga?
Hmm.
You need to check that motherfucker. How you call yourself to have a wife and you ain't even got nowhere for her to stay?
Mm.
Like and I don't me and Cynthia don't talk on the background. We don't really fuck with each other, whatever. But at some point, it's like the nerve of you niggas, the nerve, child. And then y'all walk around here like shit is sweet. No, us as women, we got to start checking these motherfuckers. When you see people out of line, women and men, when you see another woman out of line, when you see another man out of line, you need to check that shit on some real shit. But also make sure your shit is in order. We all fall short. We all,
Yeah,
make
nobody's
mistakes and
perfect.
all of
I'm
that or
just,
whatever.
you
But
know,
goddamn, it's like it's too much bullshit going on.
nobody's perfect, but you can't be living in the glass house throwing stones at motherfuckers either. You know what I mean? Like actively, living in the glass house. Like you actively doing a bunch of foul shit and a bunch of dumb shit, and then you out here talking about somebody else's foul and dumb shit. You really need to sit the fuck down.
And
You-
then when he see dumb shit, he look over it, depending on whether or not he cool with that person or not.
Yeah, of course, because that ain't.
That's the fucked up part about it. And see, Black, it don't matter. They need to hear from you. People will listen to you. We need a show out here that we can listen to with some logical information out here. Like, cause I can't keep up with it. It's a lot to it's a lot to keep up with. But I do be enjoying the updates and stuff. And I like the direction that the black sector is going in, the beef sector, this, that, and the other. I've been discovering new platforms. It's a group of ladies, I can't think of their name, but they have good conversations. It's not like after so long, how much can you sit there and talk about what another person look like
Mm-hmm.
and doxing their information and this, that, and the other? Like that shit get old. Like that's not what's up. It's just not what's up. So I appreciate anybody out here putting out content and just trying to be better than they was the last year. That's what you need to understand. You talking about some talk. Oh, they talking about shit from 4 years ago, nigga. You still doing shit from 4 years ago.
And ain't gonna stop.
Same shit.
And ain't gonna stop.
Well, T Black, that's why you need your own platform, sir. Who gonna check you on your own platform? Who gonna mute your mic on your own platform? I would love to go to your show. I would love Jackie to get a channel. I'm glad that Real Life is about to start going live on a regular basis. We will be having a weekly show where we go around and just talk about things that's going on. No biggie or whatever, but just something a little different. It's something a
Yeah,
little different. It's okay.
yeah,
Try
Jackie
to
getting it.
broaden your horizons a little bit. But we'll get our little crowd over there and we're gonna do it once a week because we are all busy ladies. We can't go live every day, but we'll be over there chopping it up. So please feel free. Please subscribe. Real Life, make sure you drop your link, child, so everybody can subscribe over there since it makes folks mad. And people will talk about you whenever the hell they see fit, just like you talk about other people when you see fit. Deal with
Right, but we talk about you on purpose.
it.
It's purposeful. It has. We mean to talk about you, and in the nastiest motherfucking way.
I swear,
Don't
in the most
ever.
disrespectful
Hey,
way,
ooh, baby, put the disrespect on it, all the way on it.
with a
Heavy on the
capital
disrespect.
D.
Yeah, heavy on the disrespect. It will never ever. It's always up. Always when it comes to you. You could never do anything right as far as I'm concerned. Never. I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass out every time I get the inkling to cuss your motherfucking ass out and she go live. I'm cussing your motherfucking ass out on purpose. And
That's
I
okay,
enjoy every
Jackie. I'm
fuck.
gonna set you up a show. I'm gonna set you up your YouTube channel.
I'm not fucking getting no YouTube.
You was gonna say that shit.
I'm not fucking doing no YouTube channel. I don't even have. Well, I don't know. No, I'm not doing it though. No, that's not. That's
Oh Lord. Anywho, I'm gonna work on it, y'all. But is there any? I just really wanted to make it understood. Like, sir, I don't know why you put my name in titles. I don't know why you be calling on me. I don't know why none of that shit. I will turn right back around and drag your motherfucking ass every time
yeah.
because you out of line. You don't deserve my respect, and you're not gonna get it. I don't know what to tell you. And this type of shit just makes me disrespect you even more. As soon as I start lightening up on this nigga. As soon as I started like just chilling the fuck out and whatever and not paying attention, here you come trying to play these manipulative games and shit. And I don't like that. That is for you talking about this how niggas get killed. This is how women beef with each other and kill each other and start shit. Like that shit you was sitting there saying it was totally unfounded.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nobody falling for that shit. You need to try that on some girls that don't know no better. But you talking to some grown ass women. You can't make me look at her any differently when I actually interact with her. In this situation, you on the outside. You talking about she on the outside, nigga. You on the outside looking in over here, and you don't know shit. So keep my name out your mouth. Keep Jackie's name out your mouth, and keep real life's name out your mouth, or I will get back on your motherfucking head. And you know I ain't got no problem. I don't need nothing but a reason. Anybody else have anything else to say? I'm sick of this.
Yeah, I'm cool on that shit. Yeah, I'm cool.
What happened in real life? She just dropped down.
Did she
Let me
drop?
let me drop the link one more time just in case she has some shit to say because like I don't know why I even be surprised. But like nigga, like you really gonna sit there, you don't have no real beef with real life. She ain't said shit that nobody else done said.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm telling you, when you hear that recording, when you hear that show, you gonna know why he mad. She aired
Oh yeah, that's
him
right.
out.
I keep thinking it's about the live we did. I forgot they went on.
Aired
Yeah, I'm finna
all
watch
the-
that shit tonight.
She aired him out real good, and it was much needed. And he was uber upset. And the kicker for me was when he was like, "Shuck him, drop this bitch, drop this, shuck him," and he was like, no.
He tried to pull a Nikki. You tried to pull a Nikki. You ain't even got that much power, child. You ain't got that much power. See, and
Exactly,
that's what
bro.
you're mad at.
Exactly. Like that nigga said, no.
God damn.
Then he said
That's a
he's gonna
man
give
you've
her
been toting and putting on a pedestal for weeks and months at a time now, and he sat there and just let you look like a fool.
a
Mm.
whole ass clown. And then he told him, I don't that same thing he said about giving him two something. And the nigga told him straight up, well, I'll do it if you send me a cash app. And
Wow.
she even said, I'll get out if you send him a cash app.
He couldn't even do that.
Nigga couldn't even do it. I said, get
God.
the fuck out of
But I wonder how many
here.
cash outs Kim done sent him.
I don't fucking know.
So the fact that he couldn't even send one back just means that he didn't have no money. He
He
ain't had shit.
got no
That
money.
nigga didn't have $5 to spare. He probably was smoking Newport butts at the time. Goddamn mad than a motherfucker, hotter than fish grease.
Right.
Whatever, nigga. Stay mad. Talk some more shit, and I'll be back and I'll talk. Either way it go, y'all. I do have something I need to talk to y'all about and update y'all about. And it's perfect timing because I see motherfuckers is getting out of line. And we believe in teaching people how to treat you around here. So maybe we need to have some more lessons. I was doing it quarterly and then I went semi-annually, but maybe we have to start doing them weekly or bi-weekly again. So I shall see y'all soon with documents and receipts. Is there anything else that you would like to say, Jackie?
No, not at all. Just you bitches keep my name out your mouth unless you're trying to fight. Because if you're not, don't say my fucking
Oh
name.
shit. I didn't know you was backstage. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jackie.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying, you scary ass bitches. Stop talking about I don't fuck with you bitches. Don't fuck with me. I'm not that person. I can be sweet as pie, but I will beat you the fuck up in real life. That's a fucking fact. I ain't
A
Trying to
whole
I'm
fact.
a tough nigga like no shit like that, but I ain't the one for no goofy shit. I don't like silly shit. I ain't never like silly shit. But I will put my hands on you. So just you know what I mean? And I know the proximity and all that, like we all live in different places and whatnot, but just leave me the fuck alone. Just don't I don't talk about you bitches. Do yourself a favor and don't talk about me. Because
Watch
y'all
your mouth.
so silly ass, you know what I mean? I'll pull up. Don't do that. I'm telling you in advance. Do not do no stupid shit like that. My
But
life
they ain't
is
finna do that.
threatened.
They know who to try on that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't play like that. And see, that's what be irking me about you bitches. Like, I just can't. Just leave me the fuck alone when it comes to shit like that. I don't talk about you bitches like that. I just said you wanted to get that man some pussy, and I mean it.
That's what it looked like.
Shit,
It
And
sure
I,
does look
and
like
I will
that.
say it to the day I die. You wanted to get that nigga some pussy because that all that tough Tony shit you was talking before you went over there, you was gonna blow his brains out. You was gonna kill his mom and whole generation and all that shit. You was gonna do a whole bunch of shit and then got over there and was like, "What's up,
Soothe
OG?
my savage beast,
What?
Kang. Like, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck happened?" And both of y'all, I mean, really on some real shit.
angelic white child.
Yeah, like both of y'all on
Exactly.
some weird shit. Like
Ruined
y'all
the
was
version
gonna
of
murder
him.
each other. So what the
Just
fuck happened to
terrible.
all this death and destruction y'all was going and release on each other? Both of y'all was corny for that shit. But that's okay, honey. I mean, you fucked up. But people fuck up. It just is what the fuck it is. But you not exempt either. People gonna talk about the shit. It is what the fuck it is. You put it out there. So
That's my thing. You definitely not exempt. If any one of us had a fucked up like that, bitch, I would have had a field day. We can't say shit. People be dragging me for my fuck ups and even associate. You think I don't cringe every time this motherfucker bring my name up? I cringe so hard listening to that video with him in real life. Like I just could not believe. Like I felt so bad. Like I gotta apologize to real life because like this shit, like this nigga, he
Not at
losing it.
all.
Like he losing it, so we
No,
all
that's
gotta
all
take our
him.
L's and we all gotta deal with it, bitch. Get over it. Ain't nobody studying that shit, bitch. Stay mad.
I mean, just do that.
Absolutely.
Be as mad as you feel like you need to be, but he just, leave me the fuck alone. Like I'm a use his phrase. Leave me the, the fuck
And
alone.
all the fucked up shit you done did in the past, I don't even bring up half the shit I could bring up. But
Yeah,
whatever. Go ahead, real life.
go ahead, mom.
Yeah, he's talking about we're over here comparing notes about him. We don't talk about no damn ZX behind closed doors. You already told everybody your name, your address,
fuck
rank,
don't.
serial number. So why would anyone need to talk? And then the whole ass kissing thing. I thank you for saying all that. And it's like, needless to say, I've never presented myself that way. I've never lived my life that way, and it's just ridiculous. And
I would run. You can't kiss my ass because I wouldn't let you.
Absolutely. And I'm proud to say that after all the time, and I keep bringing this up, but the time brings up that people already know who people are. You can people can accuse us of different things, but people already know what fits and what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm comfortable in that. And GX probably just wants people to talk about him, which is fine because we will, but not in the way that he
Yes,
wants. And like
we
I said,
definitely will. But Bell, like all the, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's
okay.
a fact. You will get talked about like a junkyard dog, though. Not the way
Yeah.
you want to be talked about.
You
We're
ain't
gonna
gonna
talk
like
very
it,
badly
brother.
about you. But yeah, we're gonna talk real bad about you because you old dirty ass nigga. Fuck
With
you.
all those dastardly
Ooh,
deeds,
I'm
and
sorry.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you. If I wasn't foiled by you kids looking ass, then
Right.
maybe it
I
wouldn't
would have
be
got away with it if it wasn't for you bumbling mine.
exactly. And then the lying, like that's the shit that's got to stop because he knows that none of us here are gonna take the time and be tacky to show all these receipts. Imagine me saying, "Oh, you lied. I was a moderator. Here, look. I don't have no screenshots of that. What kind of weirdo would I be to have screenshots of when I was a moderator?" And he couldn't wait to throw that fucking moderator wrench at me. And it's like, yo, I didn't ask for all that. He was like all ceremonial about it. It's like, stop being weird. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have let you in. And he said, dude, Nikki never fucked with you. Then he said, I wouldn't have let you in if it wasn't for Nikki. Which is it?
Right, exactly.
He was so contradictory.
Nikki didn't really want to fuck with you, and then the next time, the only time you was here was because Nikki was here.
Exactly.
Which one is it then, nigga? You can't never produce no receipts of me saying anything sideways about real life because I've always liked her, and if that wasn't, I would always tell her that, and she would tell me that. It's always. Everybody ain't been friends, and that's why I like real life. It's because actually are real with each other like that. Like
Exactly.
it be some bullshit going on here. People be kissing each other ass and this, that, and the other, whatever. But I ain't never had that type of energy with real
And
life.
vice
I never had
versa.
no type of issue or nothing like that. We've always been straight up. We ain't always gotta agree. Don't all three of us don't agree on everything or whatever, but we still cool and we respect each other's opinion. You
And we're
Absolutely.
fucking
if you
adults,
was a decent person, you
children.
can find other people to vibe with you like that too. But you fuck up every relationship that you deal with, and you think you finna fuck up every one of mine. You got like fucked up.
Absolutely. And that's true. He does fuck up everything. And it was just a matter of time. Like when I was telling Shakim, I was like, you know, I think that MBK, because apparently MBK got exposed for wanting to bring over ZX to their morning show. This is when they were all, you know, dancing in the grassy knoll and shit. So then he's like, ZX exposed messages saying that, showing that MBK was saying that. Now, obviously, the messages were there; they look legitimate. So clearly, MBK was saying that to GX, but I don't believe that he ever wanted to bring GX over. I just think he wanted to be rid of him, be over, and have fun with his morning show and keep it moving. But
Because he
He
probably
was just trying to
to him to pacify him. Because
exactly,
the sense that
exactly,
when he'll reach a point with you where you just start saying shit just to man,
yes.
I'm not trying to engage with this shit. You're not gonna listen any fucking way. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yep. Yeah, it's like that. Yep, that's what it is. Yep, you right. You got it, sir. Because you don't have no other choice. Because anything else is gonna fall on deaf ears. And even though if that's your real homie, you should be able to say that he's not the type of nigga you could do that with. You just
No, it's gonna be some shit behind it. And
exactly.
you brought up a good point. It's like you gotta patronize him, and that's the problem. People got tired of that. People got tired of trying to hold your hand. People got tired of trying to tiptoe around you so you wouldn't freak out and go on an
Yep.
emotional rant and start doxing and exposing and this, that, and the other, whatever. So no,
exactly.
I agree with you, real life. I don't think he ever wanted him over there
Nope.
because MBK is fine. He happy as fuck over there, away from
Yep,
whole motherfucking ass, just like everybody else who leave your ass be happy as fuck and they thrive when they leave. Like at a
exactly,
certain point, like nigga, it ain't everybody else, it's you, motherfucker. You the one be holding everybody back because we too busy holding your hand and propping your motherfucking ass up. You the leech. You the
and
one,
each
you the clout chaser, you the one that's thirsty for everybody's attention and affection and shit like that or whatever. So like when he's over there doing his own thing or whatever, and you just mad about that shit. You mad about it.
exactly,
But
and he tried,
so he probably did try to appease you and bring you over there because he didn't want you coming out here telling all his business about how he was cheating on his wife and shit. That's what
exactly.
that was.
Exactly. And GX kept trying to jump on their link all the time. And then the binary code guy would not let him. And so because of that, he's tried to make sure that MBK put some sort of heat on binary code to let GX up on the panel. And it was just same triangulation shit, same ridiculousness. And then apparently, according to Shakim, he was saying that in the back chat, he was like, "Yeah, tell him to let me up or what." So basically, he was giving MBK the ultimatum to be like, "Yo, you have to show your loyalty to me." But I thought that wasn't your man's in them. So according to him, it was one sided. But why would you figure that you could demand that? That's the same thing he demanded with Shakim the other night, yesterday. It's like, this weird idea that somebody owes him something when people just tolerate you. Even the ones who are cool with you, you're tolerated. You're weird. Your personality fucking sucks. Okay, you have nothing to add to anything. You say the same cliched ass, weird ass shit. And it's not because you're out of touch or out of date. It has nothing to do with that. There are people way older than GX who have a lot more to say about any issue they're speaking on. He's just some cookie cutter ass. I'm gonna say this thing, and if I say it in enough of pontification voice, then people are gonna believe it. No, you sound like you ain't saying shit. And I'm glad he took those fake African statues down behind him because he knew he's perpetrating the fraud.
Right.
You know?
He probably had to pawn him to go get his oodles and noodles for the day. Shit.
Right. With his sodium filled ass. Looking all swole. Why does he keep drinking sodas? Every time he's on camera, he's drinking sodas. Like, isn't that what got him in this situation in the first place with his non-dick working ass? Don't nobody have time for his bitterness.
A hard
I'm
head,
sure. Yeah.
a hard
That
head
and
with a soft ass and an even softer dick. You
Right. Just salty.
he hard headed. That and sitting there, sir. You got You done had strokes, you got heart issues, you got blood, you got the sugar, you got the diabetes. Like, sir, you can't be on here losing your, running your blood pressure up over shit that don't make no fucking sense. None of this shit. It's a whole bunch of trifling mothers out here. It's a whole bunch of cheating ass men out here. It's a whole bunch of cheating ass women. It's a whole bunch of trifling ass people, period. It's a whole bunch of trifling ass motherfuckers in your city. Like, sir, y'all are number 3 in the whole country for most poisonous water in Philadelphia, which you don't pay for anyway. So you deserve that poisonous water. But it is so much other shit. Since you are so above everybody and everybody else worried about bullshit and you worried about real shit, why you not worried about the real shit that go on in your own community? It's kids that's done drowned in your own community. You ain't saying shit about that. It's people that's done got their kids taken in your own community, probably on your own block, taken on your own block, and you don't say shit about that. So that's why, and can't anybody that's familiar with you and understand enough not to get excited by words and shit. Like, we not impressed, sir. We not impressed. You just another ass nigga that's running this motherfucking mouth saying a whole bunch of nothing. That's
And he
it.
tried to exploit this woman, trying to act like he was doing something, exploit this woman, had her name up all on the internet, talking about, he couldn't help her with her bags inside because the shelter wouldn't allow men, and
I
putting
heard
the
about that.
camera on her ass and shit, just sick dirtbag shit.
Yeah, he act like a sick ass nigga. And notice anytime he get upset and angry with somebody, his comeback is always sexual. Always. It's little
Yep.
shit. Sir, you need to sit back and listen to yourself sometime. I can't even play. Like, I used to listen to his live. Yeah, I know, I was there. I was just very supportive. I was there. But nowadays, I can't even play his live full because it's so disgusting.
Yeah, and then that
It's so
stupid ass
gross.
voice of his.
Like, it's just so nasty and bold. Like, you'll sick.
Vile.
Yeah, just foul for no reason. But anywho, child, it's 2 hours. We done spent enough time on this motherfucker. And as I say, I will be back in a couple of days. I'm gonna give y'all a real show because we got some things we need to talk about. Because I don't like when people be faking a fraud. Anything else, Jackie? Any more words?
I got, you know what I mean? I got stuff to do in the morning.
I know it. That's why I'm trying to get on up out of here. How about you, real life?
Nah, nope. Always a pleasure,
Okay.
though. Y'all have a great evening.
Well, I just wanted to have a little chit chat for the chat. This is a place, I don't call myself a YouTuber. I am a person of a chat. I love being in a chat. If you see me, say hi. I don't bite. I'm not as as mean as everybody try to make it seem or whatever. But I open up my link for people to say what they need to say, and because I understand what it's like to be in the chat, and you want to have your opinion and you want to speak. So this is a place for that. And y'all stay tuned, and I shall see y'all later.
Peace, peace.
Bye.